for those that are tuning in, welcome. We're here to bring you some more D&D with some pretty familiar faces. Wait, this was the scary group, right?
Yeah.
This was the scary
Yeah,
group.
we're
Right?
scary.
We're kind of a bunch of monsters.
Yeah, we're
I'd
scary.
assume.
I'm scary.
Yeah.
Fucking own.
Yeah, no,
Have
you
a
guys.
gun.
We're pretty scary for our enemies, I have to admit.
What about scary to each other?
The only
No.
one I'm afraid of is Keck.
I trust all.
Yeah, Keck is
Definitely not
terrifying.
Keck.
Yeah, Keck's
I also kind of want them to lead me.
Now, Keck is a pretty pretty terrifying character. A little bit odd, but seems to be very well-meaning.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
In
He's
fact,
a friend of everyone.
in fact, for those that have are just meeting you guys for the first time, I think we're in a. I think it would be nice if we just kind of just introduce everyone, kind of talk through your guys' character really quickly. What's exciting about your character? Did your character learn anything really cool? In fact, I think let's start with Keck actually. Hirona, how's Keck feeling today?
I think Keck regrets a little bit not turning into a snail just to have the experience. Missed opportunity.
Wait, Keck can turn into a snail? Is Keck like a druid?
Well, we were thinking about it because of the changeling thing.
Oh, that's right. Keck's a changeling.
Yeah. So I didn't know how it would really benefit us at all.
Well, hopefully we'll find some.
And then I was afraid of getting kidnapped and carried off by something because they thought it was the snail. Or what was the name of the snail?
It was the
Spot?
It's a dragon or something.
Yeah, it was
The dragon.
That was the Truffle Dragon. Yeah, it would have been very it was a Truffle Dragon, right? Yeah, it would have been pretty bad if you were able to pull off such a convincing transformation and fool all of the other enemies into thinking that you were the Truffle Dragon, thus getting Kecknapped, and that would be the that may have been a very interesting end to that encounter, because that snail was definitely pretty scary. I think Mcconnell, you definitely had some.
I got fucked on.
Yeah,
I literally walked up and took a huge hit.
Blew up on you.
That's never happened.
Yeah, how did you survive? What kind of
Yeah,
class
that
are you
was
playing
crazy.
to fucking survive that kind of damage, dude?
Well, funny you should ask. I'm playing an angelic red paladin, okay? And because of that, I can just kind of shrug off a lot of shit. I'm an Asimar.
Oh, was this the
Whoa.
Asmar or was this the Goliath with the Earth strength?
I think this is the Asimar, right?
Is it? I'm not sure. Well,
Yeah,
we'll
this
find
is the
out.
Asimar.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Anyway, so I'm an angel, and I have this big-ass sword, and I did the unthinkable. I actually gave away a piece of loot.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What have you done
Yeah.
with the real McConnell?
Who are you?
I know it's definitely a new thing for me, but I did give away a piece of loot to somebody in the party. Now, I might have been convinced to do this, but maybe it'll turn out better in the end.
What's the over/under on this being a changeling? This is not actually McConnell.
I promise I'm not a changeling, boys. I'm me.
Thank you. Who did you give it to?
Gave it to Walnut.
Yeah, Walnut.
Oh, did I give it to Nathan or Walnut?
I think that they're-
Walnut.
Walnut.
I have it.
Yeah. Walnut, what kind of character are you
What?
playing?
Yeah. I play Craig Fizzlewrist. That's not his real name. It's the name that he gave himself. He's a human with some wizard abilities that actually really wants to be a goblin. He has no interest in being a human. Paints himself green, doesn't wear many clothes, goes into combat with a club, refuses to use any of those spells that he has, basically, unless he absolutely needs to. He just wants to hit people with his club and eat slop. He has some sort of fancy blade that was given to him by Mcconnell. No real interest in it. This is kind of cool. Like, it looks cool, shiny.
Jesus.
But he knows for a fact, and by that I mean he assumes that it's not nearly as strong as the club is, because the club is 1,000 times folded over goblin wood. So it's just way better.
Glorious goblin wood crushed through anything.
Yep, exactly.
I feel you. But you said you were eating slop. I think there was someone else eating slop as well. Traumz, what's your character up to?
It wasn't slop. It was poop, and it was delicious. It was really good. What up? For those of you who don't know, I'm Traumz. I'm playing. Hey, I'm Dirt. I don't remember the voice. I'll get back into it.
That was pretty much it.
It's close. I'm Dirt. I'm not your dad's fairy. I'm definitely something
Wait,
different.
hold on. My dad has a fairy?
Yeah.
We
I'm not your father's fairy. I'm played Dirt. He was in a fairy that I think maybe was abandoned when he was a child. We'll find out probably at some point. But was raised by halflings. Ended up growing really big, larger than the average fairy, smaller than the average halfling. But decided he didn't want to do the whole fairy thing. He just wanted to hit stuff really hard. So I'm a fairy barbarian, and I ate poop last time. That's really all I did besides hit stuff. Now that I think about it.
Well, I guess you were there to kick ass and eat poop, and you ran out of poop.
Well, I brought some with me, I think, if I remember correctly. Still had some in my hands.
It's like jammed some in your explorer's knapsack.
Yeah, man, I can't remember.
We'll see what's in your inventory.
We're acting like we haven't been here, but they've keeping us in a D&D dungeon for the last 2 days. They won't let us out. Please help, please. Oh God, they're cutting me out.
Yep, that's the reason why this isn't live. We have all these fine folks just working in a bunker. It's actually it's a great bunker. It keeps us safe from natural disasters and from them seeing their friends and families. So, yeah, I guess support their channels so that they can potentially be reunited. We need to see some. We need to see people. We need to see chat metrics and everything before we let these fine folks home. And speaking of fine folks, Nathan. Is that a hippo? Like, what are you playing?
Yo, I'm playing Rodney, the GIF artificer. And yes, I am a hippo. Rodney's like the miserly, engineer. He's kind of a just degenerate, kind of mostly sardonic type fellow. Kind of looks on the, darker side of life, and he likes to shoot things. He has a big gun and a cannon that he named Edna, and he also has like a homunculus companion of his that's RJ for Rodney Jr. because he's self-absorbed.
We got a self-absorbed gun-toting hippo.
Hippo.
Well, they do say that's one of the most dangerous animals out there. So
I was about to say that actually.
Yeah, it is. Hippos kill a lot of humans, dog.
They
I'm not
actually
gonna
do.
lie.
Yeah,
It's very scary.
they're terrifying with those big teeth. And imagine if you guys give those things guns. That just doesn't sound like a fair advantage.
Sounds American, brother.
That's American as fuck.
It's the most American hippo we're ever gonna see.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find you a little bit of a beer hat or something to take with you. Maybe we'll find some interesting loot today, just kind of drum that particular aspect up. But now we have an idea of who the party is. That means I probably should introduce myself. So, hey guys, my name's Riku D20. Just call me Riku. It's a lot easier. Now, these fine folks who are most definitely not actually trapped in a dungeon somewhere.
Please help me.
They play these characters and they control everything about them. But then, what do? I I control the world. From the hills to the trees, to their friends and their foes, to everything that they'll see and everything that they'll know. But I'm no one scary. I'm not trying to throw all of them in this underground pit and make them fight for their lives or anything. No, that would be horrible. I'm just a humble storyteller. And what a story do we have prepared for you today? These fine adventurers were sent on a mission that they accomplished. There were some disruptions along some trade routes, and with neither government at this border wanting to risk their resources or potentially angering any trade associations, they decided to hire a bunch of very talented adventurers to deal with the threat. But upon finding the threat, it seemed like there was two sides to the argument, and they chose one side and saw it through almost mercilessly. But when they tried to find their other allies, they noticed that their ally has completely disappeared. These were mushroom people, and they said something about heading underground. They left a lot of loot, but maybe they didn't hand everything of value over. Well, there's only a couple things adventurers really want out there, but almost all of them agree that loot is pretty nice. They've decided to venture deeper and deeper down to the darkness, where these myconids, these mushroom people, live. What will they find underground? And what will they do about it? Well, that's not my call to make. Y'all ready to roll some dice?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Let's
do it.
All right.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Let us take you to this labyrinth. So, you guys were initially above ground with rolling hills, grand green, all around you. And you followed tracks. Some of them looked like little stumpy tracks as they were digging into the fresh soil, walking deeper and deeper into the wilderness. But that wasn't the most obvious track. The most obvious track was a big layer of slime from a giant snail that was with these mushroom people. It led to what seems to be a small, unassuming cave, but upon looking deeper, you found a ladder, something constructed by intelligent hands. And down below in the cavern, right at the base of that ladder, you can see some more stumps and another trail of slime. You guys are on the right track, but you still can't hear anything. You have no idea where they are, but at least you're still hot on their tracks. I'm gonna go ahead and unpause the game, and we're gonna go into exploration mode. All right, I'll let you guys take it away.
Okay, it's dark as fuck.
It's so dark down here, man. What
Yeah,
the-
whose idea was it to come down here?
Wasn't mine.
It was
Yeah,
cats.
I don't think this is handicapped
is our
accessible, guys.
What the hell? The darkness our friend don't even make sense. What the-
If you're such friends with it, why don't you go first?
Why don't you marry it?
A good one.
Got her.
Okay.
Oh,
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 there they
fuck,
go. All right.
yep.
All
Takes
right.
the brains of the operation.
Ooh, there's some tasty beetles here.
No.
Beetles.
Uh,
Look, there's bugs right here.
It's gonna start like grabbing the bugs off the ground, and just eating them.
Don't eat the bugs.
Dirt eats one of the bugs, just chomps on it.
Let me get one of
Bug
those.
guts, streaming down his chin.
Ugh.
Can I have one?
Yeah, you want a bug? Here.
Goblins love
Just gonna
bugs. Yeah.
scoop up a bug from out of this skeleton and hand it to you. Here, have a bug.
Well, they just so much.
Craig slightly licks it, but is kind of like weirded out.
That's pretty good. Thanks, man.
Get rid of those.
So,
Hey, what the hell?
Hey.
All right, jeez.
Focus up. Jeez.
You guys said I was weird for being friends with the dark.
You are weird.
Dirt.
Yeah.
Dirt kneels down, grabs one of the bugs, and just kind of like puts it in his pocket, still squirming and everything. That one's for later.
You guys see any loose rocks?
What?
Craig
There's
checks
rocks
this-
everywhere, man.
Craig checks
Anything
this corner
loose?
for loose rocks.
Look at these spikes right here.
I think if we
I don't
hit it
think we
hard
should
enough,
really
it'll
talk
come
about
loose.
when things are loose. Okay.
Look at these.
McConnell, go ahead and give me a nature check, please.
Okay. Oh.
Well, they're spikes.
Nature.
Yeah, you're underground. Sometimes underground things have spikes. You know, who are you to judge? It's doesn't seem like there's anything particular wrong about that place.
Yeah, I think they're called like stalactites or something like that. I'm not a nature guy. Something like that.
Listen, I've read a couple geology books. Let me give this a try.
Oh, damn.
Ooh. Up to a 21. This almost looks like a fossilized remain. The pattern of these spikes seem chaotic at first glance, but they're emerging from something, and you can see what seems to be some petrified skin, forming little donut-like borders around each one. This feels like a carapace of some sort that's been reclaimed by the soul from a long time, with the initial body or anything of it that could be has been reclaimed. This seems to be a place with death hanging in the air, but not death in a very evil, undead, scary kind of way. More like death as a natural end of life.
Don't worry, guys. Yeah, I figured it out. It's a rock formation, and someone carved a message in it. It said, welcome. This place is
Oh.
great. We'll be fine.
Well, all right. Cool.
That's good.
Darkness is our friend.
Yeah, what she said.
Oh, look at this! I found something.
What is it?
This is it's bronze.
All right. So, a bunch of you start to gather around this bronzish type crystal. It seems like it's just kind of sitting there, and you can see that there's some more of the spikes on the wall around it. This thing seems to be embedded in it. Now, since Rodney rolled a 21, you're not going to need to make another check here. These crystals look out of place. Something's not quite right here. It's almost like they're growing out of whatever animal's body was reclaimed into the soil and the stone. Almost reminds you of like a fungus, like a mushroom blooming in a corpse. You're pretty sure this isn't actually bronze or gold or pyrite or any type of crystalline metal alloy. Rather, it feels kind of organic in nature.
What?
It's bronze.
It looked like crystals, though. What the hell?
Whoa,
What is
look at that
this?
bronze.
I love bronze.
Guys, I don't think this is bronze anymore.
Prove it.
What is it then?
You prove it.
Okay. Alright,
Okay.
so at this point, I take my sword, I take my great sword, and I don't full swing, but I do put it up against the whatever the hell it is, and I kind of give it a quick cut, like a whoosh, like that, like a that.
Just kind of like just chipping a little bit off with your greatsword.
Yeah.
All right. You are able to. There's no attack roll you need to make. It lets out an interesting ringing noise, as if it's reverberating into the earth. And within it, you can see that some light seems to be emanating from within the crystal that's gradually starting to grow brighter and brighter. What would you like to do?
Can I touch it?
You certainly
Can
can
I touch
try.
the light?
Touch it.
I want to reach out and touch the light.
Yeah, so you put both your hands on the now slowly glimmering crystal. It's starting to look more and more transparent to you, as if it's turning on. This seems to be magical in nature. The brightness has started to increase, and it seems to start to crackle with some kind of magical energy.
Hey, what's going on with that bronze?
Man, bronze is so cool.
It's not gonna blow up. What the hell is this? Usually when shit starts crackling, who's good with magic? Anybody? Come look at this. Help me. Look at this.
Man.
Can't, everybody's in my way. I'm gonna
There's
go
gotta be
around.
somebody good at magic. Look at this.
I don't know magic.
I mean, I know a little bit, but
Craig hits it with his club.
no.
All right. As Craig, you lift your club up and
Craig.
give it a nice hard smack.
Perfect.
And you can see it start to crackle with energy as a blast of light rocks the area around you.
Goblin style.
Now, for those of you that are within the light,
I knew it.
could you give me a DC 14 Constitution save, please?
I knew it.
Oh wait, I accidentally ability checked.
I fucking knew
Hold on, let me redo that with a saving throw.
It's all good. We can go ahead and delete that first one. There you go. Mcconnell.
Okay, how do we
rolled-
do the saving throw?
So if you click on your character sheet, you see where it
Yeah.
says Constitution near the top. If you
Okay.
click, yep, there you go. And just choose saving throw, not ability check. Perfect. Mcconnell rolls a 9. Craig and Keck roll up to an 18. So I'm gonna roll a little bit of damage out in the open because that's how we do it here.
it. 4 dice.
McConnell can feel a crack of lightning and magical energy travel down through your greatsword, arcing into your armor, as you take 10 lightning damage.
Why does this keep happening to me?
Craig and Keck, you're able to see this starting to happen. You can kind of brace yourself a little bit. The lightning rocks through you, but doesn't quite seem to dig as deep. You take only 5 damage. You save for half.
Ow.
However,
Fuck you, bro.
Oh,
you do feel strangely kind of energized, kind of like a shot of caffeine in the morning. You're not really sure exactly what kind of things are happening here, but it seems like there's both a little bit of risk and reward when it comes to these crystals, almost like as if it's charging your magical power. But-
Guys, what the hell was that sound? You
No.
guys okay?
This bronze sucks, man.
Why is it so bright over here?
It
What
hurts.
happened?
It's not bronze.
It's shitty bronze. It don't work.
I'm in pain, but I'm alert.
I'm back in the corner and I'm gonna kind of fashion RJ and dump him out next to me. See, kid, this is why you don't touch the shiny stuff. Look at these bozos.
Why are we bozos? How the hell were
Well,
we supposed to know?
Yeah, you guys
You
are
should have
bozos.
backed away before you let Craig hit it. That's what I did.
I
That's
didn't
true.
let him hit it.
Come on, he's a goblin. All he's gonna do is hit stuff and try to rob it.
Hey, does he
No
want to hit
offense,
stuff?
buddy.
Hey, Craig, there's more of it over here. Come hit this one.
Yeah, what could go wrong? Just do it again.
Oh my God, he's so fast.
Don't do it again. Don't do it again.
That's
Well,
called
gonna die.
sarcasm, RJ.
But the previous one was bullshit, and I want to see if this one's bullshit.
It
Craig hits
hurts.
Wait, it hurts?
I-
Wait, no, don't.
I immediately back up.
Just stand back. Let the goblin do the goblin thing.
All right, so Craig, you're hitting it, correct?
Yep.
All right. You pull out
No
your
looking
club
back.
and you give it a nice solid thwack. Now, this crystal definitely still is glowing, just like the previous one before the incident occurred. It doesn't seem to respond to your thwack.
Well,
Are you
this one's
are you
broken.
sure you hit it hard enough? Is it?
Yeah, I hit this one just as hard as the other one.
Oh, that's weird. You
I
guys are
think
wimps. That didn't hurt at all.
Yeah, you guys are being babies.
Hear that, McConnell? You're a wimp.
Some bronze is just built better than the other bronze.
I get my great sword, and I swing it at the fucking crystal.
Like how hard? Like attack hard or like
Attack hard.
Alright, go ahead and make a great sword attack for me, please.
What the hell is this idiot doing?
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
We're fighting rocks.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time I saw McConnell hit a crystal or a rock.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Eating
true.
poop and fighting rocks.
He's the dumbest one of all of us.
Yeah, McConnell raises his greatsword above his head before bringing it down with a ferocious slash, sending some of the crystal chips flying to the ground. But in the partially cleaved open and cracked crystal, you can see that the lightning, that thing that you saw jumping out and attacking you guys, is still present, but it almost seems to be flowing in organized patterns. Could you give me a religion check, please?
Yes, absolutely.
Just McConnell.
Oh yeah, Jess McConnell. Just based on what he saw.
Guys, I'm not.
Loser.
Yeah, go ahead.
You have a feeling
At
that
least you tried.
you have a feeling that something really beautiful is happening in these crystals, but you don't know of any paladins that worship crystals. That would be heresy. That's not something that you do. Doesn't quite ring a bell to you, but seems like after hitting it really hard, you didn't get shocked, so maybe you did something right. No real information are able to glean from this encounter.
Great. Awesome. Well, at least
Typical
I didn't get
Paladin,
shocked.
RJ. He didn't even read the manual.
Oh my. I would like to inspect these tubes. I want to lean in, and I want to.
Special tubes.
Are they soft or like what am I looking at here?
Does anyone want to get directly adjacent to the tubes and help McConnell out to give him a little bit of an aid on this check?
Let's check out
Please
some
help,
tubes.
please
Moral
help
Fuck,
me.
support
Nathan.
from back
Please
here.
help me.
Let's check out some tubes.
This can be either a nature check or a survival check.
Oh!
Okay, well we can take a 13. So, before you, lay these fluorescent yellow tube-like creatures. But they're not creatures. They're fungus. But something's a little bit odd about these. They're growing in, well, a formation, obviously. They don't seem to be like fruiting bodies releasing any spores, at least just yet based on what you can see. But glancing around you, you can see that there's quite a lot of other fungus-like fixtures here. There's some strange bluish fungus very close to other crystal. This one's at a distance, could this entire place be connected? You're not quite sure with the 13. Maybe you're gonna need some more information to be able to piece together what's happening here. But it definitely seems... Oh, yep, go ahead.
I have an idea. I know what to do. Alright, so I'm looking at these things, and I get in my backpack, my explorer's pack, and I pull out a torch. And my tinderbox as well. And I light the torch.
Okay. Your torch is now lit. What would you like
I
to
could
do?
have done that for you.
I want to hold it up to the tubes, but not burn them. I just want to see if they react to the heat at all.
Alright. Go ahead and roll 1d100.
Whoa.
Alright. As you put your torch right above the edge of these tubes, you can see them start to shrink back before releasing a puff of what seems to be spores that instantly ignite and start to fill this area of the cave with a almost sweet and savory smell. The other tubes next to them start to do the same, as a very thin cloud around you starts to form, getting closer and closer to your torch. What would you like to do?
I wanna tap Craig on the back and and push him into the cloud. I wanna push him towards the cloud a little bit so he gets like a big whip.
Craig, do you want to go into the cloud, or are you gonna try to
Sorry, was it on this side or was it this way?
It's right in front of you.
It is right in front of me. Okay.
Yeah. You can
mean,
choose
I
to
can-
contest
I'm
this if
get-
you'd like. We can turn
I'm
this
getting
into a.
close.
Yeah, you can contest it. It's okay.
Craig was unprepared.
All right.
He's like right on top.
All right. You take a deep whiff. And you can feel that smell start to creep into your lungs. You do cough a little bit, but this is starting to feel kind of good.
Wait, what?
I feel kind of good.
You've been granted a single instance of Fungus's blessing.
Oh
My life rules.
There's still some more cloud of spores around the area. McConnell, what do you want to
my!
do?
I lean in. I sniff real hard.
You inhale deeply, and you too start to cough before starting to. You're feeling good.
He overdoses.
Whoa, let me get a hit of that. I'm gonna
You
come in.
organic stop.
There's
No.
There's nothing.
Dirt is
Tiny
able,
little nostrils.
Dirt is able to also get enough of this mysterious
Nice.
dust, and Dirt too is feeling good.
Oh, great guys! Oh man, this reminds me of the other mushrooms we ate the
Wait,
last
there's a
time.
second dirt. There's a dirt too.
Oh my god, Walnut.
Sorry.
The worst.
You said dirt too, okay? It's on the phone.
You gotta stay off drugs, RJ. Look at these degenerates.
The
So-
second time I've done this in 2 days.
I see that we're kind of high. What are we exactly are we experiencing by feeling good, quote unquote?
It just feels like a small, uplifting bump. Kind of the feeling you'd get after a long day that didn't go particularly well, and you're able to eat your favorite food or your favorite dessert, maybe, if you like sweet things.
Okay.
You're not feeling any serious psychoactive effects. It definitely doesn't feel like a more powerful experience that you may have had with mushrooms at all. It feels more like a gentle hint. It does seem like it's not going to wear off particularly quickly, though, because the experience is steadily starting to get stronger. But for now, you're not inhibited in any way. You're just feeling good.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Cool.
The cloud of... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Yeah. The cloud of spores is about to dissipate for good. Is anyone else trying to get a whiff, or will you stay away from it?
Anybody else trying to get some? Take my spot.
Dirt's not really sure if he got enough. He's high enough yet, because he's only just barely feeling it. So he's still just sitting in there like.
Just grab one of those and use it like a straw.
I grab on the dirt and pull. He's too deep into it. He's getting addicted.
Back off! I'm not even feeling it yet.
I'm trying to save him.
Stay away from the crackheads, RJ.
All right.
Yeah, Keck's gonna get a whiff and then talk again about the darkness
All right.
and how great it is.
Keck, you're able to get in as Craig and Mcconnell give you a little bit of space to inhale these spores, and you two are now feeling good.
Like a scientific wafting, like when you guys were in biology class or whatever. Not biology, but just like earth sciences, and they're like, never smell anything, just waft it towards you so you don't burn your nose.
You're just using your hand, kind of just getting a little bit of the fumes of this ignited spore into your lungs. Yeah, you too are feeling good now. Rodney, really quickly, can you give me a perception check, please?
Oh shit.
You stepped in some gunk. It looks like.
On his bed.
I thought that was it. Sorry.
You stepped in some gunk. It looks like the trail of the slime that you guys have been following here. Seems like it came from some type of very large snail, but you don't see anything else except for the little slightly glossy layer of slime across these rocks leading in this direction.
At least we know we're going in the right way.
This crystal is super fucking bright. It's so bright it's lighting up the fucking water.
I see McConnell get right up next to the crystal, and I'm gonna shoot it in the hopes that it electrocutes him.
God, you're gonna kill me before we even encounter anything.
Look how bright this one is. Dirt's just gonna reach out and put his hand on it while McConnell's hitting it.
You're gonna get
Hold
shot.
on. You're shooting
You're gonna
it.
get your hand shot.
All right, Rodney, what are you aiming at?
The crystal that's in front of Dirt.
All right. Yeah, right as McConnell's getting close to this now glowing crystal, and Dirt's getting up close with his hands, you can hear a crack as a ball of lead or some other dubious metal cracks into the crystal, and you can see it starting to crackle with electricity once again.
Please let me dodge this, please.
All right, McConnell and Dirt, can you give me a dexterity save?
Oh my god. No.
I don't think any of you guys would have had the reaction time to be able to like move back after hearing that shot, because it kind of went off like the start of a race, you know,
That's
just
true.
kind of shot it up there. I'm gonna need you guys to give me a Constitution saving throw one more time. And oh, Craig, you seem to be in the line of fire as well, actually.
Yep.
Oh,
I
thank
realized
God.
that. Wait, should I do the dex one as well?
I think go ahead and give me a dex save as well.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
my God.
No.
That's
Craig
tragic.
spontaneously combusts.
It's and Yeah, now go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw as well. Oh no!
Oh
That's
no.
bad.
See, RJ, you don't stand next to the shinies.
It just says Rodney because I'd misclicked a little bit, but don't worry, you're not actually shooting your allies here. You may have just contributed a little bit too.
God.
It's
Holy shit.
another
fucking dead.
blast of angry lightning. Craig, you feel yourself take 17 damage. McConnell and Dirt, you take half of that, rounded down. Except Dirt, you're gonna take even less because you are a barbarian.
Ooh.
Ow!
Yes, you have resistances to all sorts of damage, and the way we play these one-shots, you have a smoldering rage. You're always considered enraged until proven
I'm
otherwise.
so angry.
Wait a minute. Hold up. These buffs stack. You guys seeing this? The buffs stack up. We have 2 of them.
I'm feeling good.
You guys
Oh,
are
yeah, you got hit twice.
I don't know, but I love the way that this cave smells. Hmm.
Okay. First of all, God damn it, Rodney. What the fuck?
I was showing RJ, and I was like, see that crystal over there? You don't go near that. And then I was starting to shoot it, and you guys just ran up while it was mid-shot.
We were already on it. We were already on it, Rodney.
And potato. Let's get moving.
Hey, Rodney.
I thought he was trying to kill Craig.
Rodney, I'm feeling
Yeah.
good.
What's going on, Goblin?
I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Wait a
Yeah, I
second.
know, you're stoned. We get it. All right.
Wait. Do you guys see this? Are you guys seeing this? Look at this.
Water.
What?
Yeah, that's looking like some tasty water.
This
Yeah,
water
called
looks so
the-
fresh and pure.
My mouth is so dry after inhaling all those things.
But wait,
Yeah, why don't you guys try some?
I'm looking around, and I'm noticing a lot more spikes, and I'm starting to think we're in like some giant corpse or something.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
You're seeing these spikes over here, and you're also seeing some more weird growth here. Now, no
Yes.
checks need to be made for this one. These definitely look like some kind of fungus. But around you, these seem to be like normal plants nourished by this water that seems to be flowing up or down here from somewhere up on the surface. In fact, there's actually a little fish over here. Look at it swimming. It's having such
Yeah,
a
look at
good
that.
time. But yeah, you do have a feeling that there's definitely something alive here. Something alive deep beneath the soil.
There's the fish.
Can
Craig
I?
attempts to catch the fish with his hands.
Oh yeah, get it.
All right.
Get it.
Can you go ahead and give me an acrobatics check, please?
Oh, nice.
It's now you know that goblins love to eat fish. Everyone in the wild needs water, so of course you're gonna want to be next to a creek or a river. But catching fish can be very difficult. You need some agility in order to be able to catch them, because if you get too close, they got these cool things called lateral lines that show them the movement in the water around them, turning into electric. Oh no! You're goblin mode. You're goblin mode. You're not supposed to be pulling any of this academic stuff. Fish sense strange things in water around them, so you're able to leap in and dart before it's able to even react. And in its panic, it falls right into your hands as you are able to lift the fish from the water. It is now in your hands. The fish is yours.
I eat the fish.
What?
Like a
Oh my-
cartoon though. Like I
You're gonna
put
eat it
in-
raw?
I hold it by the tail.
Like
I put it in my
Gollum.
mouth, and it comes out with no bones.
What?
Sorry, with just the bones.
Just bones?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen that before.
You have successfully consumed the.
What if he was last of his kind?
This dude just jumped on a fish, and within
just
6 seconds, just
immediate-
ended his fucking life.
God damn.
It's-
There is. Was it Craig or Dirt? Which one?
Craig.
is it? Craig's literally gone. Just like
Teachers, master. What's taters? I don't know what the hell that is.
Dirt's just floating on his back on the surface of the water.
Yeah, the water definitely is quite pure and
Can I try some?
yeah, certainly.
I wanna lean over and scoop up some, and then like that.
Yeah,
I already ate some.
the water is definitely fairly pure. Well, of course, as pure as something with a fish swimming can be, but it seems to have been filtered through colorful layers of rock. But can you give me a survival check, please?
Yes.
Can I do it
Guys,
too? I drank
I'm
some.
I have not seen this many ones in a long time from knowledge checks from a party, like flat out. Yeah, water seems legit.
Delicious.
Okay. Well, you know, I am noticing something that does not look part of the fucking whatever this is. What the fuck is this?
Water.
This looks like a piece of machinery or something.
Yeah, this is what I
is
wanna.
this?
Looks like a totem.
Yeah, it does look like a totem or something. What is this?
You can make an Arcana check, and if someone wants to help you, you can make the Arcana check with advantage.
Anybody want to help?
I will.
Please, please, help, please.
Dirt's just floating by,
Yeah.
completely unaware of what's
I'll
happening.
take a look, but only from back here.
Got it.
Guy's really afraid of the water for being a big hippo.
Okay, please.
We'll take it up to an 18. The it's so you guys work together looking at this totem that is here. But it turns out it's definitely not. It looks totemish, but it's definitely not a totem. It is part of some kind of machinery. In fact, it almost looks like the arm of a golem made of stone.
Oh, fuck.
And now, Mcconnell, you can see that some traces of stone on it. You're not sure why, but it kind of reminds you of that little discharge you saw within the crystal that you broke with your greatsword. Well, I mean, it's not probably going to harm you because this is just a random part of some kind of magical machinery off to the side. But why is it here? You're not sure, but you're pretty confident you know what it actually is.
I stand up real quick and I look at my party members and I look at them and I bring my finger up to my my mouth and I look at them and I shush them and I point over to my right. There's something there. There's something there. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I point to it. I tell them, or I don't say anything, but I'm like,
What's he pointing at?
Where are you pointing at?
What?
there's something
Yeah.
over there. There's something.
What is it?
You can go ahead and use the middle mouse button to ping if you would like.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, it just looks like a branch.
Sticks.
A root.
It's more water.
Guys, that is not a branch. What the fuck is
Prove
that?
it.
Is a what is that?
Prove
How
it.
did you become
You know
such a
what? Here,
pussy?
I'll prove it to you. It's a branch. Rodney's gonna shoulder
No.
his musket
Do
and
not.
shoot the branch.
All right,
It's just a branch, man.
go ahead
Good.
and roll an attack with your musket. A 15 does not hit as you hear a screech from the so-called branch as it kind of twists and morphs into what looks to be a shady figure. It
All
scampers.
right, look, guys. I got good news and bad news. Bad news is it's not a branch. Good news is I didn't hit it, so we can still talk this out.
Hell yeah.
That is one of the creepiest things I've ever seen in my life. What is
That
that?
thing is terrifying.
What the fuck is that?
Weird looking goblin.
RJ, go say hi.
No, RJ, watch out! Well,
So, this creature begins to start to morph a little bit. It seems to have this this gray skin. It's got multiple arms, but they're not all connected to the torso at what you'd expect to be a shoulder. It's got multiple shoulders in odd places. It's got 3 legs as it grapples against the rock, approaching at an almost alien, almost spider-like angle. It seems to be watching you. It looks at RJ, and it's what seems to be its face starts to warble, slowly starting to mirror the visage of RJ, the machine. And I think we're gonna take a quick break here for ads. All right, so
All right.
yeah, so now we got a couple minutes to take it easy. We can talk and chill. This stuff is recorded. We're just gonna kind of play it in the back when we run the ad break, because Twitch just fucking sucks.
Mhm.
Yep.
I love Twitch.
Oh shit,
I
you're right.
love
Oh,
Twitch.
Twitch is great. Twitch is amazing.
I love Twitch, guys.
The ads they run are very fair. The policies are extremely cool. They
Yep.
support
Agreed.
content
Agreed.
creators from large to small. There's absolutely nothing wrong. This is. I need to learn to wash my mouth. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm just saying, we all got the 70-30 split now, so it's great. It's just only on those hype chats.
The hype chats.
So we have to get a lot of hype chats instead of donations, I guess.
Oh man.
Alright.
It's,
Are we allowed to talk tactics?
yeah, totally. The answer
We
is
need
always
heals.
yes.
We need heals bad.
Okay.
We
Well,
are going to die.
You guys decided to shoot at this thing, so
I don't know why Nathan decided.
Okay.
Bro,
Not you guys.
What do you mean?
Dude, Rodney is the third imposter.
that is
He has been
Rodney's a
from
moron.
the
That's
start.
the whole point.
We have too many morons.
Rodney's the quintessential engineer that thinks he's a genius and just isn't actually a moron. Listen, guys, I read the manual 4 times.
I have 1 heal.
You have
That's
one
it.
heal left.
Okay.
No, I just have 1 heal that I can do during
Put
combat.
RJ back.
Oh, during well, we're not
Yeah.
in combat, so maybe
You guys want to have a nice rest in front of this fucked up thing?
I don't know what is gonna. I don't know what's about to happen. If
Well,
it
let's
just,
just take a nap.
I
and
think
see
it's
if this
cute.
thing like crawls inside of our
Convince
nose.
him to sleep with us.
I mean, if it does nothing, then we could take a short rest, right?
Why don't we just immediately
Okay.
run? Yeah.
That's the plan. If it just stands there and is like looking at us and does nothing, we should just I'll pull out my guitar. We'll just listen to some Led Zeppelin and
It's imitating RJ, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Trying to.
Yeah, it seems to be, it's struggling a little bit, but it's definitely trying its level best. Everyone okay in terms of bio and water? You guys ready to get started again?
I'm Gucci.
All
Yep.
Let's ride.
Perfect. So,
Here we go.
last we left off, Mcconnell, while drinking some water and looking at this this totem type thing, got curious, found out that it seemed to be the arm of some kind of golem. But then, glancing off to the side, saw something lurking, almost blending into the surroundings like a chameleon of some sort. Rodney took a shot at it to kind of wake it up a little bit for sending his little robot RJ, or homunculus, I'm sorry, to go say hi to it, to greet it. And this creature seems to start to warp and begins to take RJ's form.
Hmm.
Immediately becomes critical and offended. I've seen better shape shifting out of a tile of shit.
What a loser.
But it seems to be watching you guys, letting out some strange noises. It doesn't seem to be very aggressive, at least not yet. What would you guys like to do?
Back off immediately. That's what I would do.
All right, you guys are not in combat. You can take nice little
We can,
5-foot
guys.
steps.
We can back off. We can do this. We have an opportunity, boys,
Deal.
to bail real quick.
Deal.
What do you mean? It looks like RJ's making friends.
Dirt's
making-
really curious because it looked like, hey, Keck, it's doing that thing that you do.
Rodney,
Heck.
Yeah.
let's assess the situation.
Oh, you want me to assassinate it?
No,
Already
assess.
tried
No,
that.
assess.
Guys, there's 2 RJs now.
Yeah,
No!
they look the same. It's like,
Cool.
We could just back off right now.
You got 2 kids now, Rodney.
all right, come on, RJ.
Which one?
Paladin says we gotta go.
Which one are you talking to?
Heck mocks whatever that thing is and changes into whatever it is.
And
This is how it's done.
oh, look, there's
Fucking
another
amateur.
one. I want
There's
this
so many.
one. This one's mine. And the
It's
like,
not yours.
this.
Dirt, don't touch it.
Dirt walks up and points at this one. This one's mine.
You can see one of this phantasmal RJ arms points at you and starts in a very warbled voice starts to say, "This one's mine."
No, this one's mine. Oh,
Oh
he's
no.
like a tiny little me. Okay, I want to keep him. Can we keep him, please? He can turn into anything like Keck can.
Yeah,
Is
but
that a
I
good
am
idea
better.
or a bad idea, Paladin?
Yours is really good. Turn into me, Keck. I want 3 of me. There's so many of me.
Which one do we shoot?
There's
Wait, it's
so
not- oh.
many of me.
No, there's so many of me. I'm the original. Oh
But
no.
I'm the better looking one.
It's actually not that. It's not dangerous though. It's not attacking or anything.
I'm
It's
the better looking one because I'm the original.
I'm the better
worst?
looking one.
Well, you are pretty good looking, I have to admit, but you're not me.
You're not me.
Yeah, I know. That's what I just said. Dingus.
Hey,
God,
Craig.
he's not very smart, is he?
Dingus.
You ever wanted to hit
Yeah,
Dirt over the head?
I
Now's your
like him.
chance.
I
What?
like
no,
you.
Dirt's cool.
Dingus.
Oh.
Eat shit.
Where's he going? Look, he's got
What
like a
is he?
mind of his own.
What's going on down there,
No.
guys?
Ew!
No.
Ew, he's so gross
No.
now. What happened?
Dingus.
This is not
I
gonna
take
end
my
well,
sword
RJ.
out. I get my sword out. Ready. I ready my sword. I prepare.
As you draw
I'm
your
not changing into that.
Dirt like jumps over and kind of like tackles Mcconnell, like pushes him out of the way with his shoulder, like, "Hey, what the hell are you doing? Just because he's ugly as you are now doesn't mean you need to be a big jerk."
Okay. Yeah. You tackle me. You tackle me. It works.
So as
Be nice.
as you guys are like brawling in front of it, it just simply points and says, "Dingus," one more time.
Look, I love him.
All right, maybe he's not so bad.
Yeah. I think maybe it's okay. Maybe it's not gonna attack us, guys. Maybe we
He's
just
a good judge of an intellect, RJ.
maybe we just like take a little minute and just like just take a rest real quick. Just real quick, because I'm feeling kind of woozy after being hit by lightning twice.
I think we gotta give him a name.
See, he's recreating himself in God's image.
Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Because he changed into RJ first. We just call him JR, Junior. It's Junior. He's a little
Alright.
But
smaller
I
than
did it
everyone.
better.
Junior.
That's you, buddy. You're Junior. Look at him. He's like he's my
going on?
son. I've
Wait a
always
minute.
wanted a baby.
We're gonna have a rest.
He's
Okay.
not.
Sounds good, Dirt.
Wait, this thing's not like. I feel like this thing's like copying all of us and like getting our abilities or something.
What the hell are you?
Don't talk about my son like that.
Keck feels uncomfortable.
Son, you're doing great.
You're not me.
Easy, Craig. Easy.
You're
Easy.
not
Not
me.
Easy, Craig.
He's
Craig.
just another goblin, Craig. It's okay.
Is that a bad thing?
You're
Craig,
not
calm down. That's my
me.
son.
He's a fake goblin.
He's real.
what
He's
is
as real as you are.
He's fake. He's appropriation. I'm about to
Skittering
do something.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna do something, guys.
Guys. This thing. Listen. This thing.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
You can see it
Ugh.
reach out to the crystal and touch it before turning into what seems to be like a bunch of like rock. It's been formed to bricks and is crackling with yellow energy before saying,
my boy!
Dingus. And then it turns back into dirt.
Oh.
Takes one
Hey,
step
you are a
back.
dingus if you touch the yellow rocks.
It moves right back in. And
Dirt.
once again,
Dirt reaches in and grabs him.
Wait,
oh,
what's
you can definitely grab him if you'd
I'm
like.
gonna grab. Get away from that!
Yeah.
You're my son now. You gotta take care. I have to take care of you.
Yeah, it's it just very. It seems to be actually really strong, and doesn't seem to be able to move back unless you want to actually drag it. But
Wow, my boy's really strong.
Maybe we don't fuck with it, guys.
You know what? He wants to do this. I gotta let my son become the man he's always wanted to be.
Yeah, I think we just let it do what it wants.
Can I point something out to you guys?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
What was it shaped as before, and where did it find that to get that shape?
I'm feeling good.
That's an uncomfortable question.
You're making
That's
us all
a really
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable question. Holy shit.
and Keck with the $100 million, $10 million question. How does Keck feel about that?
Nick's worried about their confusion and frustration with something that changes into other things.
Wait, that means that this thing changed into that. So
Right.
that thing is actually out in here somewhere.
Right.
Yeah,
Guys,
Exactly.
Please let's rest. Please let's
you
I'm
guys like
begging
to
you. I'm
listen to
actually
a
begging you now,
song?
please. Please let's rest.
Well, you consider the question that I asked. Would
I'm
you like to
considering-
listen to a song?
I'll consider over here. I'll consider the question over here, Rodney.
Why do you don't want to just blindly push ahead?
No, I don't want to blindly push ahead. I'm fucking hurt right now, and Craig is bleeding out of his fucking eye sockets.
I'm pretty fine. I'm feeling good.
I'm gonna use my song of rest.
Perfect. Right before you guys start your rest, this scaring horror, as you guys have called it, right, turns
name's
into that
Junior.
rock creature again, or Junior, yes, turns into that rock creature again, before putting another hand on the crystal, and says, Dingus. It turns back into you and begins to flee from it as it starts to crackle.
Junior!
Dirt, what are you gonna do?
Junior, come back!
Wait, the skittering horror is crackling?
Yeah,
No,
crackling?
it's not crackling. The crystal starts
Oh.
to crackle as it
Oh,
releases
shit.
another blast of lightning.
Oh, that was close.
Craig
Fuck.
is narrowly away from the
my
from that
God.
crystal.
Hey, Greg.
It takes a step closer to it and says, Dingus, before taking another step back.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's right, RJ. You're a dingus if you stand next to the crystal.
Yeah. So this thing really does not. I can't tell if this thing's like super smart or super dumb.
But you guys can start taking that short rest if you guys would like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Come on, Junior. Let's take a quick sit down. All right, I'll read you a
Oh,
story.
we have to press the button, don't we?
Yes, so there is a short rest button right below your name.
And we should all click it.
Yes, that will give you back any features that need to use it, but it will also give you the opportunity to roll some hit dice, which you may have to do by clicking the hit dice. It should say 5 out of 5 for each of you. This is a way for you guys to get some healing just internally, but you only got a couple uses per day. And of course, if Keck wants to do anything with another ability that's usable during short rest, this will stack. And
So I used one. Can I use another one?
yes, you can use as many as you would like, but you guys are all getting 6 extra bits of healing from Keck's Song of Rest. Keck, how are you creating the Song of Rest?
Let me think. Don't I have like a tin flute or something that I picked?
You got a couple of instruments actually.
Okay, this time I'm gonna use my tin flute.
All right.
And I'm doing a cover of Rebecca Black Friday.
Oh God.
Because it's Friday.
It is Friday.
I don't know why, but the song I imagined in my head was the song Pippin sings in Lord of the Rings, the third movie, when he's working as like a guard under.
Oh, it's so depressing.
Oh, that's a depressing one.
Oh my God.
I just thought that's such like a Keck song.
It is. Actually, that's actually really good. That might be Keck's theme song.
A depressing ass song.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
You can change into whatever you want, but you'll always be a piece of shit.
That's so,
So-
cool.
In game, how long exactly is a short rest?
So normally they're about 1 hour from just standard rules as written, but of course we're not going to have you guys have to sit here and then tell jokes for 1 hour
Right,
before I let you guys
right.
continue. That would be fucked up.
They're really funny.
That would be cringe humor levels of funny. Yes, like a lot of things actually. What's that show called? I'm blanking, but that's okay. We'll see if I'll edit the joke in post. It'll be some like really fucked splice audio. But
It's like dad jokes.
oh no, I was trying to remember a show that's like super awkward, where people just keep making jokes endlessly, and you just cringe until you just like collapse upon yourself like a black hole. But I can't remember the show's name, which is probably good, so I don't have to spread that name to all those fine folks
Inflict
watching.
it on other people.
It's like a virus. It just spreads. More people just waste time and just cringe until they break their ribs just crunching together. But yes, you guys are able to. There doesn't seem to be anything happening around you. You guys are obviously keeping a lookout. Like, if combat were to suddenly start in the middle of short rest, it would not. Like, you guys are going to see it coming. But nothing seems to happen over the course of an hour, except for Junior just constantly mimicking different members of your party.
Dirt, while he's doing this, is just following him around, telling him a story. Is the 1 hour up, by the way? Is it like...
Yeah, but what do you guys want to do for the hour?
So anyway, and then Frodo, and he gets on the boat with Gandalf, and that's how it ends, pretty much.
Ends.
Yeah, it's like that's the end of the Lord of
Gandalf?
the Rings. Yeah,
Gandalf? Dingus?
yeah, that's right. No, Gandalf wasn't a dingus. No, stop changing into me when you say dingus. I'm your father.
Father.
That's right. No, not
Yeah,
him.
there
That's
you go.
not your father. He's ugly and stupid.
Yeah, I'm an angel.
He looks stupid.
Ugly.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh, my son learned so fast. It's just like your dad.
What
so
the hell is your
after the
problem?
hour, how has the mushroom affected us so far?
It seems to be. It reached a plateau as you guys were resting for a little bit and seems to be staying there. Whatever your bodies are doing to metabolize this, it's pretty slow. You're not sure if it was the effects of getting hit by one of those crystals earlier that felt like it was energizing you, or if it's from those spores you inhaled, but you're definitely still feeling pretty good, and that vibe isn't going away.
That's good.
You do
Maybe
also
that's good.
notice over the hour while you're resting, the crystals around you just burst out into lightning every couple of minutes. It almost feels orderly, as if there's something controlling them. but that's what you see during the hour. You guys have got some healing, tended to your wounds. You heard an amazing song from Keck, and you guys got to tell a story of great epic proportions to Junior. All right.
How did he tell a fucking... Bro, the movies themselves are like 4 hours.
I told the abridged version, just the important bits.
Bro, that is one hell of an abridged version.
That'll be an actual feat of might, straight up.
Alright, well, you guys ready? You guys ready?
I'm ready,
guess.
of course. Remember, Junior, remember what Gandalf said when he fought the Balrog? He said, I'm a servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Anor. Your dark fire shall not avail you here, flame of Udun. Come on, Junior.
Dingus!
Alright, you may know that, but do you know what the Balrog's name is?
Yeah, do you know what it is?
I don't.
It's
Red, what are you
Gothmog.
doing?
I'm kind of worried that this thing's gonna turn into the enemy and then start killing us.
Come on,
I
son.
don't know how to shapeshift back to normal form.
Hey, look, the lightning again, RJ. We don't stand next to that.
I'm getting really tired of that. Come on, boy.
I think
let's
in
go.
order to get back
Whoa.
to your original form, Keck, I think you click the changeling ability and just don't select any target, and it should automatically go back.
Come on, Junior. No
Uh,
dawdling.
Fuck?
Alright, RJ, there's more glowing stuff. Let's stand in the corner. These guys are inevitably
I'm
gonna hit
beautiful
it.
again.
Look at this! I yell to my party members.
What? Look at what?
Hey.
Look at this fucking thing. What is
Hey,
this?
Yeah, there's some weird stuff up here, too.
Hey, son, come on. Come look at this.
This place sucks. What the hell
This
is
is
all
like-
this shit?
What is all this floating around? You guys see this? Wait a
Where-
second,
where's-
that's a skeleton. Oh,
where's
fuck.
Hey,
Junior?
hey, Junior, do you know how to do anything with this stuff?
He's way back. He's back in the Junior. George's just gonna
Junior.
take off running after him.
I think we
Junior,
should be
come
careful
on.
here, boys. There's like bones and... I'm kind of worried.
This
Oh, yeah, I
area
didn't
looks
tell
like
you
a
earlier,
tomb.
but that stuff on the wall, it's like dead stuff.
So,
Alright.
Dirt, you go up to Junior, and it starts to follow you a little bit, but as the pathway narrows, it seems to stop and resist a little bit before saying, Gandalf,
Yeah, you gotta be brave like Gandalf, little buddy. I'm gonna reach down and grab his little RJ arm. I'm just gonna hold his hand. Come on, let's go.
it seems to just stop and resist you before saying,
You're really strong.
Gandalf,
Listen, okay, I'll carry you if I have to, but you're coming home with me.
home.
Yeah, home.
And while you're doing that, Mcconnell, you said you were looking at some bones.
I'm looking at everything. Like, I'm just... Okay, so I glance around. I obviously see these massive bones right here. And then a little bit closer to this stone, I see these bones. And I'm starting to think, you know, after the experience with the fucking crystals, I'm starting to think anything could explode at any time. So I'm very careful, okay? When inspecting this slab of whatever this is.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an investigate check, please.
Please don't fuck me, please. Okay, thank God.
A 15 is rolling up to a 15 on investigate. You look at this stone block. There seems to be some kind of lettering, some kind of runic words written onto it, but quite curiously, in the middle of the arc, there seems to be some kind of growth. It
You see that?
looks like fungus, a glimmering blue fungus, some kind of a photoluminescent light. It seems like it's growing directly through the stone. But this reminds you a little bit of that totem pole / golem arm that you saw previously in that last area of this cave labyrinth. But outside of the bones that are scattered here, you can't quite tell too much about this. You don't see anything else with the 15, but maybe if someone could help you make an Arcana check, you may be able to get some more information about this, just like you did with that golem arm piece outside. They seem to be related.
Who knows a lot about Arcana? Who's got like a plus to Arcana? Anybody?
I have
Okay.
+4.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna usher Keck over, and I'm gonna ask for help. I'm gonna ask her for help.
All right.
So what do you think this is? Look at this.
It looks like a rock.
Yeah, but what kind of rock? Can you assess the rock? Fungus rock? Can you assess the? Nice.
And go ahead and make
Thank God.
one more roll with because you're making this with advantage.
Oh,
Oh, just
do
roll
I
it. Just roll it
change it?
again. That's
Oh my!
there you go.
Yes! Let's
I
go!
could make this rock if I want. I could be this rock. I know
Yeah,
so
let
much
me
about
take a
this
look,
rock.
though.
Okay.
Good ass rock.
Perfect. So, so, Keck, you're starting to notice that there's something's up about this. But before we give you the results of that 24, you got a nat 20 on the Arcana check. After the advantage, let you roll that second time because teamwork is awesome. Rodney,
Yeah.
were you trying to do anything? Oh, Nathan, can you hear us?
He hates us.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He
It's okay.
freaking
Oh, if
hates
you're
us.
trying to talk, Nathan, we can't hear.
Okay, that's good. Thank
There you go.
for letting me know it's muted.
Yeah, what?
Perfect. I was just wondering, were you looking at anything up there before we resolve all of these
On
things?
the
at
other
once?
tablet here, I figure I'll look on this side.
There's another time.
Oh,
Yeah.
could you give me an? You could give me an Arcana check. Yeah, I think an Arcana check here. Up
Holy
to a
shit!
25.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Wow, he's out.
There you go. So, both of you start looking at these ruins. Now, Rodney, you first you start to look at this, glancing around. There's definitely this big glowing runic letter right in your face. Now that's pretty obvious to see, but it seems to be melded into the stone. It's some kind of runic casting. Some magic was left here into the rock in these caves. But above it, there seems to be a bunch of fungus. This is odd. The funguses seem to expand into these rocks that also have those spikes, like as if they're on a carapace that you saw from earlier. This rune seems to be part of something. It seems to be part of something organic that's connected. Now, Keck, you're looking at this rock kind of thing. There's a super metal skull just like splayed out against it. The fungus are releasing some kind of, you really can't call these spores. It just feels like some kind of bits of energy kind of in the air around you are catching the light as they reflect all around you. There's a high concentration of some kind of magical power here. Something primal. Now, looking carefully around, this place seems to be a lot more rock. But you're noticing some of the same similar patterns here. Things feel like they're connected, like some kind of circuit. Small, tiny crystals are growing out of and inside these fungal bodies that are growing out of the rock. It's as if the crystal and the fungus are one and the same. But you're feeling good, and you also got shocked a little bit earlier by that lightning blast from that crystal. those are definitely not similar at all. There's something creeping across this cave right underneath your feet that you can't quite put your finger on. Wait, unless. And at that moment, Dirt, who's trying to drag Junior to come in, trying to encourage Junior to be brave and join you. Junior tries saying, Gandalf, Gandalf, before uttering another phrase from your story. Fly, you fools!
Ooh.
Heck, something's wrong.
Oh no.
The individual crystals on these fungus start to light up in different patterns, in different intervals. Almost feels like it's calculating something. And Rodney, you can see that there's some kind of pulse arcing up the rock that follows the fungus back into this rune. It begins to glow a brighter orange that reminds you of the same color of the crystals that have been exploding and hitting other people.
Alright, RJ, back against the wall.
Oh no.
We're dead, dude.
Keck, something is coming. As the ground starts to rumble beneath your feet, you have a couple of seconds to react. What do you want to do?
Only Keck has this time.
Well, if Keck decides to share or say anything, you'll have some information.
Okay, Keck's going to like kind of wave their hand around kind of at the ground and yells something is coming, and it sounds and oddly has some emotion in their voice instead of being very monotone. Let me see if I can figure out what that would be.
Let's hear it.
You got this.
I can come up with this monotone, just something is coming. Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I don't think Divine Sense would help here. It's too.
Yeah.
Too
Quick,
slow.
RJ,
Keck's-
let's
Keck's
run
like
into the corridor so no one can
Pointing
follow.
around this area.
I think, Rodney, it's about 30 feet, so you can go ahead and stop right there.
Oh no, I crashed my game.
Is it a little bit slow?
Coming back.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you can always refresh, and it should give you a couple things. But you guys have the chance to move up to 30 feet, or whatever your move speed is.
Fuck, are we in combat now?
Not yet, thanks to Keck's lightning fast judgment. Thanks to that 24. Because Rodney and Keck were inspecting this, they saw all these things start to happen. And as they heard the words "Fly, you fools" from Dirt's actions over here, things started to connect that this place is not safe. So
We should leave.
we'll get you. You can move up to 30 feet before that rumbling resolves.
We should get the fuck out of here. We should get the fuck out of here now.
I like that idea.
Bro, do not go
Do I
that
have
way.
Craig go deeper because he doesn't know which way to run?
Bro.
That's-
Oh my, you're gonna die.
Craig in like a scatter.
No.
Are we scattering? You're gonna die. You're actually gonna die, and you do so much deeps. Oh, okay, I mean, you can do what you want, bro.
Fine.
I think I can't move anymore. I think I'm at 50. I think
Yeah,
I'm at 30.
I think that's about 30. Yeah.
Oh wait.
Oh fuck.
This way.
I'm like right. Oh
way.
god. I'm in. Well, actually, maybe this isn't bad. If I'm tanking, then maybe. I don't know. I don't know what. I think something's gonna pop out.
Perfect. We'll let Keck finish their movement.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll get you have some time to scramble a little bit as you guys are all like, okay, guys, let's get back in the tunnel, guys, get back to the chopper. The ground begins to rumble, and Rodney, you hear from well, I guess to your if you're heading directly back into the tunnel, you're gonna hear something coming from your left. The ground begins to rumble and break, and you can feel what seems to be strands of almost like glass wire starting to snap and starting to crack. And with a deep rumbling roar, something sets foot, crushing some stone beneath it.
Oh!
And it is going to be initiative.
Holy shit, look at that! Alright, come on.
Here we go.
Every fucking time I get low initiative, come on. Give me some good one. Give me a good one right here. Come on. Big money.
Oh, that's pretty good, Rodney.
You think that's good?
Yeah.
It is good.
You think that's good? Oh my god.
Woo!
Here's the real
I gotta pop my stuff back out.
Man. Okay.
Do we just do normal?
Yeah, just normal initiative, and you got your character sheet popped out and everything. You feeling good? All right.
Yeah, I'm
dope.
good.
Perfect. Excellent. All right. Everyone seems to roll initiative, and I'm gonna go ahead and. Okay, cool. You hear some rumbling within you. It had a 22 for initiative.
What about Junior? Oh yeah, it's a good question.
Yep. So, you can hear some rumbling behind you, Rodney. As it takes a step forward, another step forward, and begins to croak and grind. As some bits of crystalline powder fall off its body, it raises a fist, and it attempts to strike you. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it just hit.
It's 15 AC. Oof.
Oh!
It takes a swing,
Oh my god.
and you can feel some crushing
Rodney.
shards of crystal pound into your side, along with another blast of lightning. It deals 14 damage, not before attacking again, because you're the only person in sight.
No.
It rolls up to a 28 and strikes for another 15 as its other arm arcs forward, almost connecting the circuit. And finally,
Rodney.
takes a step forward, and it will try making an attack against the furthest one it can see, which is
Okay.
Heck.
Okay.
but it'll have to make this at disadvantage because Rodney is plugging that cave and is within 5 feet of it. And when you make a ranged attack with someone else in 5 feet, you gotta make it at disadvantage.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
The lower dice was 16 and rolled up to a 26. It hits you
No.
for 13 as you can see this crystal lunge out of its back. And Rodney and Mcconnell, you see it dancing the air above you as it flits like a hummingbird, first next to Rodney, then next to Mcconnell, then right behind Craig, before suddenly shooting at Keck unpredictably. But right when it makes contact, piercing slightly, it explodes into a blast of lightning. But Keck, you have a little bit of charge on you. That orange-yellow glow bursts into another reciprocal blast of lightning, which doubles the damage. You take another
Why?
13 lightning damage. The creature is about to end its turn, but it lifts its head toward the ceiling of this cavern, letting out a deep rumble, Dirt, you can see in front of you, from those crystals that were detonating earlier, something takes a step forward. Something within these crystals, shaking off the detritus and dirt on them, seems to have come alive. In fact, it looks very eerily similar to something Junior was mimicking when they were next to the crystals. It seems like they were trying to warn you as this boss, this creature's enemy thing, ends its turn. The next one up is Junior, who repeats the words once again and says, "Fly, you fools!" and begins to retreat. And it will simply just, or is it? Yes, it's just gonna end its turn, taking the dodge action. Rodney, it's your move. You're right next to this crystal giant thing. What's Rodney gonna do?
I'm going to disengage. And Rodney's gonna run as far away as he can because he just got
Good
messed
idea.
up.
Good fucking idea.
And as I'm running by, I'm gonna sort of pat Mcconnell and say, "Your turn, bud."
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast shield. So I have +5 to AC until next turn. And then I'm going to end my turn.
All right. Craig, it's your move. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna turn around and face the thing. And I'm gonna say, wait, actually, I have a quick question.
Mhm.
This pathway looks like it's one tile. Can that thing even fit through?
We'll have to find out on its turn.
Shit. Okay, Craig turns around and goes, "Hey, leave us alone, please." And then he turns back around and fucking runs past everyone. I think I'm twice as far if I'd like, I guess. Right?
Yes, you have a dash. You also have a cunning action.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over here by Dirt's son.
boy.
Because it's like, oh, I gotta run around here. I guess I can get that far.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. I guess that's the end of my turn.
So that was your action, and that was your move. You have you can use your cunning action as a bonus if you'd like to move further, or technically you could have used that to dash, and if you'd like to take a dodge action or something with your normal action, that's totally cool too.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll cunning action and move further, and then I'll be face down in defensive position.
Perfect.
Whatever that means. Whatever that means in this. I don't want to get hit, basically.
I think that's pretty good. That's definitely a pretty good idea, because now you can see Craig in front of you. There's more of where this thing came from. I think it spawned from most of the crystals that you guys have been able to see so far. Now, they seem to move very, very slowly, just warbling as the different rock bricks that make them up reassemble in front of them, moving forward almost like a slug, inching forward. It's only able to move about 10 feet before it releases a blast of arcane energy. But, Craig, you were just outside of its range. If you look at that template, you are in a narrow spot between two tiles that would have been at risk, so maybe it's good that you didn't move any further. You don't take any damage. That crystal ends its turn, while the others start to do the same. Yeah, that seems to be a pattern you probably don't want to get too close. And Mcconnell, you are over here, so you would hear there seems to be another blast that's coming from this direction. Some more ads have spawned, and that's going to be the end of turn for these summons. Keck, you just got stabbed by a flying crystal that burst into lightning. What would you like to do?
My God. I just want to move out of line of sight and away from everything because it hurts really bad.
This thing really does hurt.
Every time. Give me a second.
Sorry, while you give her a second, did I miss anything? I had to jump up for a second.
No, the crystals were spawning and walked towards you. You notice that another one has come from that other, in quotes, deactivated crystal back over there. So there seems to be some other ads coming from the way that you're fleeing right now. And Mcconnell did realize that there seems to be some that have spawned.
Yes.
In the distance behind that crystal giant. So it seems like some ads have joined the fight.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Okay. I want to give Bardic Inspiration to Mcconnell, so hopefully he can do some damage.
That sounds
You can do that, bro. I honestly, I was thinking
he's
about
gonna run away.
I was thinking about running.
Yeah, I think we can leave this.
I wasn't thinking about it until fucking until he brought up that it's the tiles one thing.
Hold on.
But I also think that if we can, I think this thing is controlling the fucking ads, and I think the ads are just gonna keep coming until this fucking thing is dead. So I'm really worried that, and they're doing like some AOE shit too. So I don't know.
Yeah, I guess the thing is that I don't think we're really in a good position because we're like in a perfect lineup for damage, and the three of us clustered together. That's just.
And it's lightning, so it could be like a chain lightning kind of shit too.
Right.
It's up to you. I'm probably gonna run.
I'm gonna do it because I don't think you have to. Does he have to use it on his next ability, or can he wait to?
Yep, he just
use the bonus.
He just keeps that Bardic Inspiration die for whenever he'd like to use it. So that will just be a bonus action, leaving full movement and full action for something else.
Ooh.
Okay.
Look at my buffs, guys.
You have that? No, I'm gonna try and run around the corner.
Perfect. You have 30 move speed, and you can use your action to dash again if you want some more speed. You can use it to dodge.
I'm gonna stay right here. I am done.
Perfect. I guess you'd like to take a dodge action just to get yourself a little bit of extra defense?
Yeah, I will.
Perfect, yes.
Do I roll it and...
Yep, you just click that and you see that little like blue lightning thing that's on you. That's the dodge effect.
Got it.
That'll make sure that I don't mess up and prevent you from getting the defense that is quite truly yours, rightfully. And yeah, those are a little bit out of order, but that's fine. We are now back to Dirt. You just saw Junior just hightail it, and you saw the carnage that happened right before you. What does Dirt want to do?
Well, now that we're in danger, he's gonna puff up. You know, so these are really just like become rippled. The Super Saiyan mode. He's gonna puff up. Kind of turns around, catches a glimpse of this big old monster behind. Goes, Mcconnell can probably handle that. But he saw his son skitter off. So Dirt's gonna do what he knows he needs to do. It's gonna be the father he never had. My son, I'm coming. He's gonna come out. What do I have? I have 40 movement.
Yes, you are a barbarian. You have quite a lot of move speed.
Get the hell away from my son. And Dirt's gonna go for an attack on this thing. Doesn't really know what it is, but he thinks it could be a danger to his boy. Nobody messes with my family.
All right, let's go see that scythe attack.
Take this. Dirt's gonna reel back on his scythe. Up into the air.
Never misses.
Yes.
Never
He
misses.
Never misses.
A 25 most definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Dirt pulls it down. He's looking for like a place where he can break a chunk off, maybe like somewhere he can stick a portion of that scythe in and break it. Not the scythe, but like him.
Ooh, look at that. Your scythe digs into this formation of magic lightning and rock like a pickaxe, causing it to chip and start to fall apart as it takes 8 damage. But you have the extra attack feature as a barbarian at level 5. Would you like to go ahead and make another attack?
I don't know what you are. And I don't know what my son is either. But that doesn't matter. Because I'm gonna kill you.
Man, look at that. A 25 again. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Dirt once again looking for like a weak spot, possibly where he can break a piece off of this thing. He sees it. He lines up. The point of his scythe comes in from the side.
Do it.
Yeah!
Oh!
Ooh. You know what they say? There's nothing quite like family. The second stroke finds its mark as it digs deep inside this construct, and you can feel something like a little locus of glass shatter as all those rocks tumble to the floor beneath you. That crystal rock thing, it's not hurting Junior anymore. It's dead.
Oh my
Craig,
god.
keep my son safe. I'll guard Keck.
Yeah, okay.
That's the end of my turn.
That's a rock solid turn. Man, don't make Dirt angry. Mcconnell, it's your move.
All right. So, I have a bunch of effects. I'm charged. What exactly are the charges doing? Like, how, can I expel the charges at the mob, at the boss? Or is it something like could I channel the electricity towards the boss or something?
That's a pretty interesting idea. Could you give me a Arcana check, please?
Sure.
Yeah, there's some kind of electricity thing, magic brimming within you. The only thing that you can kind of recall, you're not getting too much off the top of your head at the moment, but you did realize that Keck lost that charge when Keck got hit by that crystal attack. While it did buff you originally, based off what your character would have seen, I think all your character would be able to think of at this moment is that maybe that lightning actually is a debuff. I don't think with a 9 you're going to be able to get anything more.
It's a debuff, okay. Okay, I want to, guys, I'm not running.
Yes!
I'm not running. I'm not
Oh,
running.
no.
If I die, I die, okay? This thing looks pretty
No.
powerful, but I'm just gonna fucking do it, alright? I thought there were buffs, but I'm feeling Listen, the electricity is fucking with my head, okay? It's fucking with my head. I think I'm way more powerful than I really am. I take a step forward. And as I'm stepping forward, I channel some energy, okay? And you guys probably don't see it, but you see, like, from behind, you're gonna see, like, some really, like, darkness just exuding from my fucking head, okay? And this is called Celestial Shroud. I'm gonna use Celestial Shroud, okay? And what it's gonna do is it's gonna make my eyes go completely black. Just completely dark, alright? Like, you ever seen on YouTube with the guys that Vanta Black or whatever? Like, the darkest black ever? That's what's happening, okay? That's happening in my eyes right now. And you're seeing, like, this smoky shit come out of from the back, like...
Ooh.
And then... you see these fucking wings pop out of my back, okay? And it's like a ghostly kind of shit, alright? I'm definitely not like a, fucking golden angel anymore. No, this is like some scary shit popping out of my back, alright? And I'm gonna use it against the boss.
You guys a lore accurate angel. Never see those.
Perfect.
Ooh.
We're gonna have the boss, so to speak, make a charisma save. And it most definitely does not.
That boss is not charismatic.
Yep. Just it is not able to pull together its wits to be able to resist this supernatural fear bursting forth from your new dark, shrouded, angelic form. It is frightened of Mcconnell until the end of Mcconnell's next turn.
Now, while it's scared, I'm going to take my sword and I'm going to swing it, because I need to assess exactly how dangerous this thing is, okay? I want to know if it's really fucking tanky. So, because I'm in a narrow hallway, I can't really swing it in a wide direction. So, I'll get my sword above my head, and I'll just bring it down directly into the crystalline fucking creature, or whatever it is, alright?
Alright. A 25 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Never misses.
Never misses. Holy shit, and for 16?
It's pretty tanky. It's pretty
my
tanky.
God.
Deal 16 damage as your greatsword digs into some of the crystal. Some of them seem to explode right as they make contact with your greatsword, trying to mitigate its damage. But you're still going to get quite a lot, including some necrotic damage from your Celestial Shroud for a total of 16. And of course, when you hit, you have the choice as to whether or not you want to use a smite or not, because a smite always hits. It's up to you. Do you want to save it or do you want to use it?
We're saving it for those crits. Okay?
Oh, I love to hear it. We got the
what it
Fisher
is.
in chat.
You know what it is. Yes, sir.
Perfect. Well, that was your first attack. You can go ahead and make another one because you too have extra attack as a level 5 paladin.
100%. You already know. So that hit, obviously, and then I bring it back up, and I'm kind of like lumberjacking it at this point. I'm just fucking trying to just boom, boom. All right. So let's see if this next one hits here.
A 16 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Look at
Nice,
that.
dude.
Another swing of your great axe down, even with the limited amount of motion that your character has in this narrow alleyway, isn't going to stop you from bringing down your Sword of Justice. It takes another 17 damage.
Wow.
All right. Well, I'm buffed up. I'm scaring it. I got bardic inspiration. I'm fucking charged up. I'm feeling good with the mushroom. I think I'm set. I think I'm good, boys.
Feeling good, hell yeah.
I am my turn.
All right, your turn ends, and this creature standing right in front of you is going to take its turn, swinging back at you. But wait, it's scared of you. You're within its line of sight, which means it needs to make any ability check or any attack roll at disadvantage as long as it can see you.
Yes.
So it's going to go ahead and make these attacks at disadvantage. It rolled up to a 16. What's your armor class, McConnell?
Fuck, it's 16, man.
Oh.
Wait, bardic inspiration though? Is that? Oh no, that doesn't. Fuck.
Yeah,
man.
that's for your rolls.
Fuck. Okay.
Its arm, still shaking from the supernatural fear, is able to find a brief moment to clench with some manner of strength and drive it directly into you. You try to parry it with your blade, but it finds its way to the side of your chest, some shards piercing your armor. The lightning conducts through it, dealing 13 damage, but you can feel that charge that you had encountered earlier that was empowering you detonates, doubling the damage for another 13 lightning. But that charge is expended. That charge, because you have 2. It's going to go ahead and make another attack at disadvantage. It
Thank God.
rolls down to a 12 because that disadvantage brought that 13 down to a 2, and that definitely would do it. But even then, it is going to try to make one ranged attack
No shot.
at Rodney.
Oh, thank God. Fuck you, Rodney. Get fucked, Rodney.
Fuck you, Rodney.
It's okay. You shielded.
What the hell?
It'll be okay.
Yeah, misses, bozo.
It rolls to a 17, and thanks to your shield, that is definitely not going to hit. You can see that dancing crystal once again try to home at you. But as it dashes towards you, you stand still as it collides with your magical shield, shattering into a burst of lightning right in front of you. You take no damage, but you can hear this crystal roar as that lightning energy inside of you, that thing you got from the crystal, almost feels like it's pulling you closer to this crystal creature. And I think we're going to take a quick break right now after that, as it passes its turn. All right. Whew.
This is definitely a step up in terms of deadliness, I think.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
we
gonna
gotta
make a coffee.
Yep. I'm gonna make some coffee. Perfect. Yeah, go ahead and
I'm
take
so
it.
worried because I think our positioning is so bad.
It's bad, but I still think it's salvageable if you have heals left, right?
I have 1 heal that I can use in combat.
How big is it?
The max distance is 60 feet. Let me see how much. And it's 2d4 plus 3.
What was it?
2d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is 3.
So at most 11.
Fuck.
Let's see, it's a basic slot, so I can use it up to 3 times if I save all my basic slots to just heal everybody.
That is correct. And
Which I can do, and I have all 3 available to me.
yes, there is a one thing that I should mention. The healing word is a really cool one because it's very fast. It's like a small heal at a distance. But D&D 5e is actually a very friendly system. If you get bopped and you just fall unconscious at 0 HP, if you get any healing, you're just back in the fight. Just like flat out. Like there's no negative HP or anything like that. So you can feel free to let people just pass the fuck out before you wake them up with a rude splash of holy light / water. You don't have to top them off, so to speak, just because
Right.
this system is actually quite nice. It's like every heal is basically a battle res. You're just like a druid on crack, I guess, and WoW.
Wait, so I'm at the last initiative, right? So if the thing attacks, I die, and then Kek goes, heals me, I still get my turn?
On your turn, if you are dying, you have to make a death save and you lose your turn. But if say hypothetically speaking, something happens like right now and you just go unconscious right before Kek's turn, Kek could just bring you back up, and then when it's your turn, well, your turn doesn't even know you ever died in the first place. Nothing happens. So initiative can play with tactics in very weird ways in D&D, especially in 5e.
Gotcha.
But you did survive that attack thanks to your disadvantage.
Yeah, that was pretty clutch.
It was unfortunate. The tank is actually the one that had 2 stacks of the lightning charge that went through. So that's this could be a little bit scary.
Thanks, Rodney.
You're welcome.
I find it interesting that like Heck has this one ability that nobody else has to like heal everybody, and Heck's kind of just sitting here deciding if like shit hits the fan, like who's actually worth saving and who can Keck just like let die. Like the whole like puppet thing that you guys are just clay.
So, in this situation, you want probably it's better just to let me die and then save Rodney, because Rodney can do range shit and still hit.
Yeah, but you have to remember that's if Rodney chooses to do anything about it.
Oh, also this thing can do like spark lightning to spark strike.
Yes, it is really cool though. As a healer, you control a lot of power on the battlefield.
Fuck that.
I'll be right back just to get some water.
Okay.
I played a lot of Holy Paladin.
What's our highest AC?
Mine's 16.
What's Dirt's?
What's Craig?
16 as well.
Does Craig have a higher AC?
Coffee.
I thought Craig was actually our tank. Wait, no, he's an assassin or like a rogue type, isn't he? Or is
Yeah.
that Dirt?
I'm a rogue type. Dirt's a barbarian.
What's your AC,
Okay.
Walnut?
18.
Yeah.
Bro, how do you have a higher AC than I do?
Well,
Bro,
didn't
yeah, I don't
Riker
even
say
think it
that
really matters.
he redid everybody's like stats and commented on Walnut's character being more tanky?
I have
Yeah,
I have
I mean-
a little shield.
It
Also, I have a
definitely
lot of
matters,
really
though.
high dex.
It doesn't really matter though, because like, unless we can constantly keep the thing at disadvantage, if you look at the rolls, right? It has, for it not to hit an 18, it gets 10 normally, right? So it would have to roll a 7 or below.
Oh, okay.
Like it gets 10 bonus to attack every single time, ranged or melee.
I'm also debating. Craig's not exactly aware of what's going on in the tunnel anymore.
Oh yeah.
You might just keep running.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I mean,
god.
I'm honestly, I don't think there's any like logical way you actually win this.
Yeah.
Because it hits on its turn, right? It hits 2 melee attacks, and it hits 1 range attack on the furthest person it can see, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
What happens to it? Because there's 1 person within melee. What did they say? Something about
Disadvantage for ranged attacks because there's one person within 5 yards.
Yeah.
or
So I mean, the problem is that the only person that can really do damage from range is me, and my AC is only 15 once the shield goes away, which is after this turn, and I don't really know, you know.
All my damage is ranged, and I have the same amount of AC.
Yeah, like we're just gonna get
you want me to run then?
smacked.
I can run. We'll see if it can fit through the corridor.
I think that's probably our best move.
I mean, Dirt is the barbarian and has rage, right?
Yep.
So he can like get hit and like take less damage, but the issue is who's gonna stand in the back and get hit from the ranged attack.
Oh,
Because if we all just like zerged this thing,
Mm-hmm.
it's entirely possible we can put out enough damage to kill it.
It's possible if the ads don't fuck us. Because they do that AoE shit. Zap.
He can spawn the ads from these crystals, right?
Although it did say the furthest person it can see. What if... Can people stand behind it? Or can it just turn around?
Well, that's a good point.
Another question is, do I have to move for you guys to get through the corridor?
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
if
we
I
all
have to
kind of...
move,
No,
it's gonna
everyone
be-
leapfrogged past me anyway, and I'm a hippo, so...
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
If that was possible, then everyone can get past.
Yeah.
Like you're not your character's not like a 5 foot by 5 foot by 5 foot cube of flesh and swords and metal and loot. It's like you're a human being. You just kind of control an area around you. You can let people pass through. There's some rules about like, oh, it counts as double movement and all that stuff, but we just try to make it very easy because 9 times out of 10 it just really doesn't matter. You're trying to cross an enemy that's blocking your path, however, you may run into a little bit of a problem.
But we have a question.
Mhm.
Actually, it's something that Mcconnell brought up. You said that it damages the furthest person that's furthest away that it can see. What about people standing behind it?
For that ranged attack that it kind of shoots.
Yeah.
If there's someone behind it, you may find out. It's you're not sure what this creature is, but if you can make some maybe some knowledge checks during your guys' turns, because we do give those out for free, maybe you'll be able to learn more about this creature. That's a very, very good question and could totally change the way you guys approach this fight.
What would be the knowledge check? Like what?
Oh, that's a very good question. The way I personally like to run it is that it's kind of like you guys are asking a question, and then based off how you're going to approach it, like, do you think this creature is magical? Then maybe it's like Arcana. It's like, oh, maybe this is, do I know something in like history? It's like from all the studying that I've done when I went to like magic school, then it'll be like a history check. There's usually multiple options, so I'll try to choose the one that fits the best for your character, if that makes sense. You know, just to, you know, keep things fair. You know, I don't want to nerf you guys. I want to make sure that you guys feel like you're actually able to tap into your character's history and intellect as much. So you just ask questions, and we'll figure out the role together.
Okay. I still think that our best shot is everybody getting out of this corridor, and then that way, at least for the sake of being able to do damage and utilize everybody in our group, we can have Dirt and Craig be able to do something.
Here's the thing, though. It popped out of the ground, right? That tells me this thing might be able to burrow, so it might just be able to go through the corridor anyway.
Hold on.
If it is the corridor and we're just crawling out of its sphincter.
Can I see what Edna's stats are? How do I see that?
There's the there is a character that we have prepared for Edna. I'm not sure if it's on your character sheet, but we can always just like spawn it. You can click on it, take a look, and see what it is, and we'll pull it back. There you go. Now we can all see Edna.
Edna's 18 AC, 25 health. And mending is how much? Mending does 2d6. Okay, there's a little cheese I can do, guys. So hear me out, okay? This is kind of complicated, but there's a little cheese I can do. So Edna has 18 AC, and I can summon as just kind of like a body, right? And if I put Edna the farthest away from this guy, then Edna will get hit by the ranged attack. And I can put RJ next to Edna, and I can stand around the corner, and then every time I cast Mending, which is touch-based, and takes a minute, right? So I can do it. RJ mimics that. So conceivably, I could keep Edna alive for a decent time.
time. At least a couple of turns, so we could tank the range damage.
That assumes that I live, though, right?
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, Dirt takes like half damage, right?
This
So
thing's
if
good.
If Dirt got up there in melee, Dirt could take the melee attacks possibly. I don't know.
I'm going to die next turn, 100%, because it does 2 attacks. There's no way it's gonna miss. This thing's gonna hit, then it's gonna explode. There's no way I don't die, so we have to plan for that. There's literally no way I don't die unless
Can you die quieter, please? My God.
Yeah, sure.
What a baby.
Yeah, so there's one thing I will clarify for your mending strategy, just to make sure you don't get into like any weird things. You're like, oh no, the rules betrayed me.
It's a minute. Yeah.
It is a minute. So, but what you can do is, I like the way you're thinking. If Edna eats any attacks and breaks, you can still bring it back.
Yeah, I can still repair it.
And like 18 AC and 25 HP, especially drawing that ranged attack that can proc lightning explosions on people, that's actually a really good idea. Like that's
Because looking at the damage, if Edna even gets hit, Edna's not going to die in one hit.
Yes, basically.
So if I start channeling mending after the first attack, it's possible that that can work.
Yep, it's yeah. You guys excited to find out what happens next?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we're back in the game. So it's currently Junior's turn. Junior is gonna keep moving off to the side. And Craig, you can see this. It seems to start to go invisible.
What the hell?
What's going on out there, Craig?
Guys, Junior's not normal.
Well, let's not be judgmental, bud. What do you mean by
No,
that?
he's weird, man.
He's
There's
not
something
weird.
about
That's
him.
my
Your
son.
son's weird as hell, dude.
You're weird.
No, you gotta see this, man. He's weird. He's a freak.
He's got talents you couldn't possibly imagine.
He's a freak. We might have to take him out.
Do not take my son out.
Okay.
Take your son out for dinner. What is this?
But Rodney, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna fashion Edna.
Look, guys, Edna might come in handy here. She's pretty sturdy, and if that lightning keeps arcing out after this thing hits whoever it's closest to, maybe Edna can absorb some of the damage. I'm gonna get right up next to Edna with RJ. And I got some tricks up my sleeve to keep Edna going. So I'm just gonna take a shot at this thing, guys, because at the end of the day, gotta get going.
And I'm going to oh god.
And also, are you actually summoning
Ooh,
Edna
I have a good
this
idea.
turn?
Yeah.
So remember, that is a spell slot that you're going to use to
Yes,
summon. So it did
yes.
already take that off your sheet. Just wanted to make sure you knew.
Okay, I am going to. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I am going to fire a shatter bomb at this thing.
Ooh, what?
Because the shatter bomb means that things that are made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal have disadvantages on the saving throw.
I think that's a pretty solid attack. Ow.
I'm gonna throw that just past Mcconnell on top of the bad guy.
Nice.
Ooh,
Dude,
that sounded
that was
cool.
cool as fuck. That was cool as fuck, bro.
That sounded awesome.
Perfect.
So that's gonna get launched out of Edna, and it's going to land on top of this thing.
Perfect. I'm going to go have it roll its save. Here we go. So it rolled up to
With
a
disadvantage.
25, so it has to roll one more time.
Oh.
Oh my
Okay.
god. That's,
All right.
That's
Wow.
So it only takes 9 damage.
Oh
each.
no. It almost disadvantage was just did not connect to this time.
matter.
But it did take 9 damage, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Cool. All right. Yeah.
All right, guys, this thing's pretty tanky. That's gonna be the end of my turn.
Got it. So you're staying put. You want Edna to try to draw the fire. I think that's a
Yes.
pretty good spot. All right, Craig, it's your move.
Because I don't think it can see Keck from where she is.
Yeah, it may not be able to.
Okay, Craig's move. What the hell does Craig do at this point? What the hell is Craig supposed to do right now?
Come on, Craig, we need you, buddy.
So, okay, when we last checked, what was last on those crystals that are like, what are you pinging again?
Middle mouse button.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, these crystals right here, just to the left of me.
Yes.
What was going on? I mean, so this guy came out of it, obviously, the one that's dead right next to me.
Yep.
Was there anything after that we saw?
No, but it doesn't seem like they're not crackling with energy like they did previously. Seems like these things emerged from them and are the source of that lightning.
Okay, here's what I'm wondering right now. Do I go up and try and destroy those crystals? Or do I summon a mage hand to go in there and try and see if they can find anything in there? Shit.
I think we
Is that
already hit the crystal pretty hard.
Yeah, but what if we just straight up just... That's the thing, like... Because this is the one that I don't think we destroyed it completely. We just opened it and got it... Oh, you know what? There is that crystal further to the left, actually.
What if you use the sunblade on the light crystal?
We could try that.
Wait, you it's one of those things where you like... Geez, what's a good example where you like overload something with its own... Like you overload a light crystal with light, you know what I mean? Well, like in Spider-Man when he gave Electro way too much electricity.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm wondering, because I don't think this blade's, like, electric. Like, because there's, like...
Oh, shit, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like sun versus electricity. Like it's like that kind of light.
Your character would know that it deals radiant damage. It's like a little lightsaber with a
My
blade
character
that's made
does
of...
know this?
Your character does know this. You were able to
Shit.
see that last time when you guys collectively looted it.
What the hell? I was able to figure that out?
I think
Yeah, we all know.
I think everyone was kind of helping you as well.
I
It
was
was,
say someone definitely figured that
yeah.
out, but it was not Craig that figured that out. They do radiant damage. Maybe I go back to help. Let's see, it's like I don't. Guys, I'm torn.
It's up to you, man. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I'm already dead.
Well, how close can I get? I could only get to like right there anyway. Back to
I
where
think-
Edna is.
You could
basically.
sprint.
I think I'll go help McConnell.
Yeah,
You gotta protect my son.
and I'll make my way.
Yeah, Dirt's the tank.
Your
Dirt's
weird
gotta get
ass
in there.
son's already gone.
He's not gone. He's forever with us.
He's fucking dead. He went to heaven.
Oh, I know you don't mean what you're saying.
He went to heaven. He freaking
He
disappeared.
did
God
not
came
go
and
to
took him.
heaven.
God came and took him. I seen it.
My son is not dead.
Alright. So were you saying to attack the crystal or like the thing further to like this crystal here?
I'm kind of. You said the. What should I do? And I personally think hit the crystal. Hit it really hard.
Because I was thinking this crystal, like just
This
the thing where
one.
the thing came. Yeah.
Yeah, this one is within 30 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bash this crystal as hard as I possibly can with the sunblade.
With the sunblade.
With the sunblade.
All right, you draw the sunblade and it
Ooh.
reaches out
Stab as hard as I
like a saber of light. Go ahead and you can just go ahead and use your club attack and sneak modifiers.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Insta swap. Let's do it.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Choose target. I can't even really choose it as a target, so should I just roll?
Yeah,
it?
you just roll one out there. It's
The hit.
a 15 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Damage. You sneak attack.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
It does count as a finesse weapon, so you can use this as a rope. You can see that there's definitely some blast of radiant energy. It doesn't seem to be resonating with the crystal too much, but you can kind of tell that this crystal is considerably less active, even in between those explosions, because you guys were right next to one during a short rest. It doesn't seem like these crystals are going to be releasing any blasts of lightning anytime soon.
So I saved the day. Craig saved the day. All
Good
right.
job, man.
I think, so in total this will be 30 feet. Okay, then I'm just going to move right here. And I'm going to say,
Why don't you come at me, you stupid crystal piece of shit?
I don't know, dodge action, and that's my turn.
Perfect. Are you able to take a dodge action as a... Oh, sorry, you can only dash, disengage, or hide.
Oh, okay.
Or actually, we can just say you use the goblin mode slash to hit it as your bonus action. So go ahead and take that dodge action. Like, you have the ability with your special goblin rogue training.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's ever like a little action economy mess, I'll try to help you out as best as I can.
Yeah, thank you. I think that's it then. I don't think there's anything I have to do, right, for dodge action, or...
Yep. There you go.
All right.
Perfect.
the day,
We will
everyone.
pass the turn to Keck.
Oh no.
It's up to you, Keck.
No pressure.
Up to me to do what?
Save
No
up
McConnell.
to
pressure,
you.
but it's up to
No
you.
pressure, though.
It's up to you. No pressure, though.
Just save McConnell real quick.
Do I
You can do
have to?
this.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
How far away? You're 50 feet away.
Far as fuck.
Save him.
It's okay. Healing word is up to 60. I could do math and read. Yeah, I'm gonna use healing word. McConnell. From behind McConnell, he can hear Keck say, "It's gonna be okay, I think." Oh god, here we go. It's like
Hey,
nothing.
that's something. Hey, that's something.
Nice.
Let me see. This thing is 60 feet away.
Yeah. Seems like it's within 60 feet.
I can't do.
What's Keck
Okay,
thinking
I can't
about?
really. I can't really do like any. I can't do dissonant. Okay, dissonant and whispers. I can't do bane because I'm trying to save my basic slots for healing people.
Yes. So there, when you use a spell as a bonus action, you can use a cantrip. So if you'd like to use any one of your cantrips, those don't gobble up any of your other spell slots. You also got a crossbow that you can use as your action because that healing word was a bonus action. It's totally up to you.
I don't actually know which of my actions or my abilities are cantrips except for 2 of them because some of them have, I think, like an error code.
Uh-oh. It's there could be some rendering issues there, but
Yeah,
Your-
DNDSE item type feat.
oh, that's actually that's a legitimate thing. That's some automation we actually did as an upgrade
Okay.
since you last played. But
Okay, all right.
message-
Let me just go through these and figure out what's a cantrip.
Perfect. They should, the ones that say cantrip on them, message and prestidigitation are are your cantrips.
Yeah, I think those are my only ones.
And when in doubt, you can always glock them. Like crossbows are crossbows are pretty fun. So you have a full action available to you as well as a bunch of movement.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use my crossbow and hope that this thing is affected by this arrow because it's very special. Not really.
All right, let's go ahead and see that light crossbow attack. A 16 does barely hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Pew pew.
The little animation on it.
Keck has been hanging out at a bar and has taken all the little plastic swords with them when they left the bar and is throwing it at the boss right now.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
I am ending. Oh wait. Am I done with all my actions?
You use an action and a bonus action. You may have some movement left.
You should get out of the way so Edna takes the hit. You
Mm.
can see it, it can see you.
Oh,
Okay. Keck is running over here.
perfect. That's
Can't see if Mcconnell dies or not. Goodbye.
well, hey, maybe you're gonna hear it.
Don't worry, you'll hear me loudly laughing.
Good luck. You guys are going to do great.
Perfect. And now, since the ads are continuing to move forward, and Mcconnell, you can see one rounding the corner, letting another rippling crack of energy. Seems like it's walking closer to you.
Yeah, it is.
And Craig,
Yo.
you're just one step away from being caught within its blast, but you remain unaffected. The crystals end their turn. Dirt, it's your move.
It's time. All right,
Get in there,
lads.
protagonist.
Hold it down over here. I'm going to help with the big guy. So Dirt's gonna turn this way. Gonna walk up. Rodney, I look up to you as a father figure, one that I never had. Take care of your children, and if I don't make it through this, take care of mine.
Yeah, right.
Oh wait, I can go freaking 40. You know what?
Perfect.
I'm gonna get right next to McConnell.
I'm
McConnell, I'm here.
Hell yeah.
Are you
Yo,
using your,
thank you.
your dash action to get that additional burst of movement?
No, I've got 40 movement. I'm pretty sure that was 40, wasn't it?
Yeah, let's go take a look. I think that was
If
Hey,
I
you
go-
went 10 plus 30.
Yeah, there.
10 plus 30. Yeah, so it'd be right where it turns yellow. Right there. So that would be 40 feet.
Damn it. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay.
But you can dash if you'd like to close that last 10
No,
feet.
this is fine. This is totally fine.
Perfect.
Because now, McConnell, I'm here. I know what to do. Listen, this thing might be made of crystal, but you know what it's not weak against? I don't know. So I'm just gonna cast fairy fire on it.
Okay.
The tinkle pose.
All right.
Take
Go-
this. Oh, what's happening with my square?
Yeah, that's
That's a weird square.
that's a
dude.
really weird square.
Can you fix my square, please?
I think yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll just we'll just
I want it to be like those are the four corners, like because it says it's 20 by 20.
it's
Am I
a
blind?
it's a 20-foot cube. Definitely what is being
We'll just put-
shown here is not
Put
a
on top
cube.
of this guy.
It's it's
What is this?
it's you know what they say about cubes in the mafia? Sometimes you're a cube, sometimes you're a rectangular prism. That's what they say in the mafia.
They
Let's try it
say
again.
that?
I don't think
They do say that, yeah, actually.
Can you cite your references?
There we go. That was fun.
Wikipedia. You go to the Mafia article. You go to the Mafia article. It says in the 17th paragraph down. That's what they say. I think. There we go. We got a 20 by 20 foot cube now. That's looking a lot more cube and squarish. So,
all right, Dirt kind of like holds his hand out and then just blasts fairy fire out of it. That kind of like goes over Mcconnell in an arcing motion and lands on the ground, and like that whole area is just like spewed on by fairy fire.
what color light do you want to use?
I think it's definitely gonna be like purple and black, like almost like that icon that Mcconnell has, the almost dead icon or whatever that is at the bottom.
That's my shroud, man.
It's like purpley black, like it's very obviously purple, but it seems to like almost eat light. Like it's not your typical like happy fairy fire. This is like some fairy fire that comes from a really dark place.
This is angry fire. It is the anti-light.
Anti-light fairy fire.
So now that you've chosen your color, we now can resolve the rest of the spell. So anything that is within that target needs to make a dexterity saving throw. So I'm gonna go ahead and make one for the boss.
This guy's got no dex. You're kidding me.
He saved.
There's no way.
What the fuck?
Rolls up.
How can a giant
to
crystal
an
just do backflips?
18. As it starts to move and shift as it sees this blast of light, you can see it detonate bits and pieces of its body, creating a cloud of crystal glass-like solids that reflect the light and take most of the burden from it. The shards fall to the ground at Mcconnell and the thing's feet, glowing and anti-violet.
Dude, I have yet to land like a single fairy fire.
When that thing lands, though, it's that's a scary spell.
Stinky. Okay, then that is the end. it's the end now.
All right, McConnell.
Good luck, McConnell.
Okay.
If you die, I will remember you.
I'm gonna make this last attack, boys.
Oh, you got this.
I'm hurting bad. I've been shocked, but I'm also kind of feeling good from the mushroom.
Oh yeah.
And I did get a little bit of a heal. I'm not sure it's gonna save me, so last ditch effort. I try to inflict as much pain on this fucking thing as I can. But also, I do wanna before I attack, I wanna examine it a little bit and try to see like if it has any weak spots, or if I know anything about it, or if I have ever come across any like crystalline info in a book somewhere or something like that. Do you have any knowledge of this thing at all?
You can choose either history or religion.
Ugh, those are both pretty bad. Let's go with, yeah, those are both pretty bad. Let's go with history.
Ooh.
Not bad. You roll up to an 18. What's before you most definitely seems to be made of crystal. That much should be obvious. But by the way it's moving, the way it's making noises, and the way it is very single-minded and a very logical way of approaching combat, this seems like it's a magical golem. The golem, made of crystal, seems to have something to do with this weird organic crystalline kind of structure that you've seen here all over the place. You've been zapped by it. It seems to be using the zaps against you. It's part of some kind of defense system, as many mages like to use golems for. But one thing you do know, there's many types of golems out there. Some are made of iron, some are made of steel, some are made of clay, some are made of flesh. This one's neither. It's made of crystal. if there's something that's strong against Crystal, it may be strong against this creature as well.
Strong against Crystal.
Yeah, that Crystal tends to be pretty brittle. Brittle things don't do very well with shockwaves that may come from bludgeoning weapons.
What does he mean
Oh
by
my-
that?
Explain yourself.
Motherfucker, you just had to run, didn't you? God damn it. I'm sitting here okay. Alright, well, listen. Alright, I'm gonna yell back to Dirt. Because I'm gonna yell to Dirt. I'm gonna say... We need a hammer! We need something blunt! I'm not doing much to it! And that's all I say.
Alright. That's a nice free action for understanding the enemy. You got a bonus action if you'd like to use like one of your channel divinities. You got an action. You got movement if you'd like to retreat. It's up to you.
I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm swinging again. I'm bringing up my sword and I'm swinging.
Yes. Yes.
Alright.
Ooh.
The 20 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Do I roll with advantage or no?
No, just a normal
Okay,
one in
okay,
this case.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, it's
15
hard.
damages. Yet again, you cleave down with a vertical strike. And would you like to add a smite onto that? Maybe large fries of milkshake?
Get the fries. Get the fries. I'll eat them
Okay.
if you don't.
I'm
So I
thirsty.
used an action. Do I get that extra attack or no?
Yeah, you saw the extra attack.
okay.
But whenever you make a hit, that's kind of the offer. Like, hey, do you want to add a smite onto that?
Right.
But you can save him.
I might die though.
Remember, it's death is not always the end. You may be molded
Yeah.
like clay.
Pick's gonna mold
right.
you.
We'll do another swing and then I'll smite if it hits.
All right, let's go see another greatsword attack.
Oh well. Alright. Well, there you go.
The 10 does not
Hey.
hit, but as you're swinging your sword down, you can feel a sudden pulse from within you. That feeling good feeling seems to rush forward. Now, you've got two options here. Remember, you do have a bardic inspiration, but this mysterious feeling good effect seems to be tempting fate. You can re-roll this dice if you'd like.
Reroll. Reroll.
Yeah, go ahead and just make another greatsword attack.
Ooh.
Come on.
A 17 does hit. Go ahead and roll your
Yes.
damage.
Yes. And I'll do that smite too. Alright.
All right.
I hit it. My sword comes down. Clang! Psh! A big spark erupts out of the fucking crystal, okay? And I put a little extra juice behind the swing. What's the juice? You know what it is.
Paladin smite. A divine smite. Ooh, he's doing it. He's
If
doing
I
the
could see it,
McConnell
it would be
thing.
really
Boom!
divine.
The McConnell special.
There you go. 12 attack from your slash, including that celestial shroud, along with 13 from your smite. 25 damage is a huge chunk of damage in one turn, as with your second attack, you leave it starting to creak and starting to groan.
I ready myself for the fate that awaits me in my turn.
All right.
He just outstretches his arms to either side of him, like Jesus.
Yeah,
on the
pretty
cross.
Yeah.
So cool.
So at the end of your turn, that fear expired. And so it raises its fist again, this time solidly with conviction.
Here it is.
And it's gonna make an attack against you, McConnell. Let's see where the dice roll.
No way! No way!
A 14 does not hit. It lifts its second fist and makes another attack against you.
No way this misses. No way, dude! Yes!
As you're able to sidestep even this narrow alleyway, that first shattering punch, it releases a burst of electricity on the floor that you're able to gracefully dance over. The second one's coming at you. You don't have a lot of time, but you may not have a lot of room to move, but you know what you do have? You've got a great sword. You're able to parry its fist away as some of the crystals start to come off. This creature is damaged. Its structural integrity is failing, and neither of its punches connect.
How?
Dude, say something witty. Say something witty and cool.
I rock.
Yeah. That's cool.
Get it? Because it's a crystal.
Crystal. It's kind of like a rock, yeah.
Thank you.
I thought I was gonna do the dad jokes earlier. Thank you.
And
Those with dad jokes, that was pretty cool.
I'd
Jess,
say that again.
Nothing. Sorry.
just a little bit of fumbling with voices. It's all good. I'll turn up the volume a little bit on my side.
Am I still quiet?
No,
No, you're good.
no, that's not what I meant. I meant like. Say it again if you're not a pussy.
Challenge accepted? Question mark.
No, I'm a pussy. Everyone knows that about me.
I ran away in D&D.
All right, we're gonna have this crystalline beast make its move, and just like Rodney predicted, it scans in front of it, trying to find the furthest enemy it can sense that it can hit, and it makes an attack at disadvantage at Edna, rolling down to a 12, which will not hit.
This
Guys,
guy
we're-
can't do shit.
We're
He's
getting
useless.
fucking lucky.
It sits there, grumbles a little bit, and ends its turn.
Good work, Edna.
Losers.
Oh, it's yeah, you can't actually see what's happening on this one, so I'm not going to narrate anything. Rodney, it's your move.
What does he mean?
Alright,
by
I'm
that?
shooting this thing. Let's fire a firebolt out of my muskets. It's a flare. It'll just illuminate the area. I'm not trying to hit it. Don't worry.
It's a very beautiful chandelier-like effect as your fire glimmers against the pale blue pulsating crystals.
Yeah, that'll help you see better, Mcconnell and Dirt. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Rodney.
I'm gonna end my turn.
McConnell has accepted death. Oh, thanks.
Craig, it's your move.
Yeah, alright. So Craig didn't hear shit going on in the hallway still. So he has no clue that they need a hammer. So he's still just going for this crystal. And he unsheaths his, or he switches back to the club, unsheaths it, and just slams it at the crystal as hard as he can.
All right,
You know,
go ahead
never
and let's
misses.
see that swing.
he never fucking misses.
Ooh.
A 23
Never
most
misses.
certainly hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I thought you said you were using the club, not the sunblade.
He just switched back to the club, yeah.
Cool.
Oh, you are using the club? Perfect.
Yeah, I am using the club for this.
It's all good. I think your damage is basically the same between the two. There you go. That's your sneak attack. And it just, with a ferocious swing down, you find a brief opening in its shifting mass of rock and brick and lightning, causing the entire thing to shatter as your club swings through it. It is now dead.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill him, oh god. I can do it. Just immediately go back in now. I'm gonna come kill that thing, guys. Can we get another 30 feet with the extra?
I
whatever?
cry fives Craig as he walks by.
You
High
can
five.
definitely dash.
I dash to. I'm hanging out with RJ for a moment.
Yeah, never mind. Craig fully avoids Keck.
Oh, sorry, Craig.
No,
what's
it's
up?
fine. Get out of my
High
food.
fives, and then can only
High
make
five.
it this far instead.
The high five though is worth it. I might
know.
heal you.
Yeah, some interaction with another person. That's pretty cool. All right, and that's the end of Craig's turn.
A high five is always worth it. You got to be a team player.
Yeah, Craig still hasn't seen the boss since the first hit, since the first turn, by the way. Can't see it from where I am still.
Perfect. Keck, it's your move.
Heal me.
You're shut up.
I need healing.
I'm feeling good.
I can't tell what's happening in the room at all. I haven't seen shit. I want to see how far I can go in this encounter without having to heal myself.
How far away are you guys?
We're, like around the corner. from
Yeah,
where
I'm right behind Rodney basically. But
I can barely see Craig, but I can't see Craig.
I'm gonna move up next to Craig. Okay, I can see Rodney now.
What's popping?
Hey
Mhm.
guys.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what I can contribute here.
Remember, if you're able to see it, you can click on it, it is targetable. You may be able to hit the boss.
I have this really sick crossbow. Watch out. No. It's not even gonna hit.
If the bolt flies in the air as the
Wow.
boss rumbles, some rocks fall from the ceiling above you, knocking it slightly out of place as it flies through the tunnel. It does not connect and does not deal damage.
Oh. Okay, would it be wise to possibly dispel that electrical charge? I don't know if it actually does anything.
It would take an action, however, and you did use that to take a shot, so you may not
Yeah,
be able to
never
do it
mind.
this turn. But, tell you what, give me an Arcana check.
Not bad.
Yep, you most certainly will be able to dispel this magic if you did choose. But there is one interesting caveat here.
Okay.
Dispel magic targets spells, and those spells need to be on them. And normally a magical effect from being hit by an AoE isn't a residual of that spell.
Oh, okay.
Each of these lightning bolts that are all characters that are, kind of fused with them, it seems like a spell of some sort has been grafted onto them, which is the reason why you would be able to remove them if you needed to. But something very odd and very metamorphic is happening here to those who have been affected. But you don't need to share that with anyone, that's just what your character knows.
Okay. I don't think there's anything I can do right now. I just want to save everything to be able to heal.
That's sometimes waiting and biding your time, especially as the person that's got healing word. That could actually be a pretty good idea.
Okay, I'm just gonna end my turn.
Perfect. Mcconnell, you can now see it rounding the corner. It once again
Yes.
does its blast, but you are nowhere nearby, so you just see the inevitable approaching you. Dirt, it's your move.
All right. It's time.
Time to get dirty.
Dirt's gonna turn back to Rodney. Rodney, McConnell requires a hammer. I'm not sure for what. Have one of your children fetch one for him. He's gonna turn back. All right, McConnell, let's finish this.
Let's do it.
I'll move up next to him. Let's kind of skirt by him to get right up next to this thing. Oh, I can't. I have to go all the way around.
You could go over here.
Yeah. I can't seem to. Can I walk on top of him? Is
You
that
can
the
walk
thing I
right
do?
on top of McConnell, yeah, because he's not a gigantic gelatinous cube of flesh.
Okay. You know what? I will actually go over here. Fuck yeah, I'm going right
By
here.
the crystal.
Yeah, we're gonna go right here. You monster, you've threatened my friends and my family, Junior. You'll pay for what you've done.
It's kind of weird though.
What was that?
No,
I
this,
swear I heard something from back there.
no,
You heard nothing. Focus.
Sorry. Dirt is gonna look this crystalline monster in his giant glowing eye, and with a steel resolve, he primes his scythe for an attack most devastating.
All right.
Most devastating to him.
Ah. But I can react to that, right?
You have the ability to react to that. What are you thinking about?
Okay. Describe how you're swinging your scythe right now to me.
Dirt on his way over here kind of dragged the scythe across the ground behind him. He was so steadily focused on getting to his objective that he wasn't even caring his scythe properly or up off the ground. And so as he got here, his scythe was still on the ground, and he reached back kind of off to his right side with both hands and did an upward swing straight up from the ground upwards.
Okay. As you're doing the upward swing, okay, I look at your scythe, and my hands are kind of like in a like I'm doing a fucking like DBZ kind of fucking laser beam out of my fucking hands, okay, and I'm giving you the War God's blessing.
Oh.
So it adds 10 to your 13.
holy shit.
What?
Holy shit. The War God blessing fills my body with divinity. I'm feeling divine.
Go ahead and roll your damage. A 23 definitely does hit.
My actually this is so as you do that, as War God's blessing kind of connects with me, you see a dark shimmer from my fairy wings, like almost like that same anti-light that came out of my fairy fire from earlier. My eyes suddenly changed to the same dark color that yours changed earlier, channeling your same power into me. And the scythe reels up from the ground and an upward swing.
Here.
Now,
Yeah, go ahead.
not the greatest damage. Okay.
But hey, you would have missed, but it seems like the Divine Light did guide your axe for 6 damage toward this
Okay.
creature as it starts to face you. But you do have another attack.
That's right. Dirt. I mean, I'm not done with you yet. And then his voice almost echoing with like a godly presence as it echoes through the cave. Very, very ethereal in nature because of his War God's blessing that he's been given. He cries out and says, "This one is for Junior!"
Whoa.
And he makes his extra attack.
All right, let's see another scythe attack. A 16 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Dirt spins the scythe above his head before finally clasping it firmly with both hands. The scythe is then brought straight down, absolutely 180-degree perpendicular to the ground, aiming for the top of whatever this creature's skull is. Dirt almost kind of jumps off the ground in a sense. Wings is still shimmering with darkness, flittering as he drops the scythe down on top of this monster's head.
Nice.
12 damage. It seems like when it comes to the divine energy infusing you, or your love for your family, Junior, we know which one is stronger, as this deals double that damage from 6 to 12.
Very cool. End of turn.
All
Wait, does that mean you rolled a 1 on your damage?
For the 6?
Yeah, he rolled a 1 plus 5.
Yeah,
Oh
because
my
3
God.
plus 2 plus 1 would be
did.
6 times
I
2 would be
did.
12.
Those are bad rolls. Oh my god.
But hey, 6 damage is better than 0. You never know when a attack will bring you right, or bring an enemy down to 0 HP. Every bit of damage counts.
True.
All right, that was your turn. We'll pass it back to the paladin that defied death. Mcconnell, how you feeling?
I am flabbergasted that I actually survived that turn. That's crazy.
It's amazing.
So, after blessing Dirt with the War God's blessing, I turn back to the crystalline golem, and yet again, I raise my sword and I bring it down.
All right. A 23 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh,
Then,
that's fucking good damage.
as
Beautiful.
I swing, I channel another divine smite. So that's my last one.
All right. Let's run on empty. Let's go see what that smite does.
Come on. Okay, alright.
An additional crackling blast of radiant damage on top of your mighty strike. Deals 18 damage in total. You still have another extra attack left. What do you want to do?
I'll do it! I'll do it!
You got this.
Yeah.
A 17 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
He never misses.
Oh! Fuck! It's so close, boys!
Holy shit, dude.
Fuck, man.
Dirt, you remember what I said, that every bit of damage counts?
Every bit of damage counts.
This boss is left at 2 HP.
Oh my god.
Achoo. Is he dead? Did he die?
All right, McConnell.
Not dead.
He's still standing, just barely. McConnell, those are your 2 actions. Anything else that you'd like to do?
Wait. What about the necrotic damage?
The necrotic damage was already added in.
No!
You got another +3.
No!
I know.
Fuck me, man.
Don't worry, I'm sure Rodney's turn's coming
Don't
up. He-
worry, I got this.
He
All right, I
has
end-
no
I end
problem
my turn.
finishing
I
this
end my
off.
turn.
All right, let's see what happens next. This golem starts to creak a little bit more. It lifts up its fist as it starts to emit some kind of sound that feels almost mathematical. Have it roll its thing. The first strike misses as it only rolls to a 14, and you're able to duck as you can see its fist smash into the wall behind you. Part of its arm starting to crumble and splinter as it becomes shorter and shorter and less worthy of battle. It will attack one more time.
No way.
And it rolls only to a 15. We have no idea what DT has blessed you today, but for a second turn, you have defied almost certain death, as it will just follow its programming one more time, and it will just launch and attack at the farthest target that it can see.
Oof.
It rolled, even at disadvantage, it rolled up to a 22. It's able to whack Edna for 15 damage as another dancing needle finds its way
Hey, that's
deep.
gonna take me a minute to fix.
No, Edna, don't die.
And as it ends its turn, I think we'll go on to an ad break before we see how you guys can finish this off.
How,
Fucking
dude?
destroy this thing.
I didn't even get it. I had Sentinel ready to put disadvantage on any of its attacks, and I didn't even need to do it.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it did a lot of damage that first round when you guys were scrambling out of there, but it seems like Mcconnell somehow held the line.
I actually did. I actually did hold it,
Yeah.
I saved you, Mcconnell, by coming back.
bro.
I did
You could have
nothing.
easily, bro. Your fucking club would have done like triple damage to it.
I did nothing.
This thing's brittle as fuck, and you could have fucking smashed it.
I destroyed a fucking.
He was
piece of
killing all the
crystal and
ads, man.
I killed
But
one
got
ad
more-
and
well,
I destroyed. a
Sometimes
little
people
Fungal.
gotta handle the ads. What happens if they swarmed us from behind?
Dude, I did literally nothing.
Dude, same.
What's really interesting is that initially you guys were right around this thing's spawning place, and if you didn't have that high of a check and didn't have that round of warning, it would have spawned initiative right on top of you, which
oh my god.
which could have been bad, especially because you wouldn't have even seen these other ads slowly starting to come at you, blocking your retreat off. So getting into that tunnel put you guys in a pretty precarious position, but thanks to the way the dice rolled, I think it worked out extremely well.
Yeah, that's wild.
Very
dude.
fortunate, and we still have one more fucking thing to deal with too.
Yep. It's the we'll see who is able to. I forgot to run my timer for the ad break. Oops, that's fine. It is what it is. But we just need to see who finally downs this, because then I guess McConnell, you know exactly what's gonna happen once it once this thing goes down.
I'm excited for Rodney to throw Craig at the giant monster to land the finishing blow and be the hero.
Uh-huh.
That's gonna be super cool.
That's been pretty tight.
That's honestly, that's not a bad idea. I wonder if you could like, if I got an item. Wait, who has the most strength out of any of us?
Mm,
Not me.
I have 16.
I have
16.
I have 8.
Oh, strength?
Yeah.
Not me. I have 12.
I wonder if me and Dirt could like, if one of us could get an item that boosts our strength enough to like to throw what's your Craig? Is that?
Craig. Well, you
I
gotta
wonder
remember.
if we can get an item that gives us enough strength to throw you.
You have to
at an
remember,
enemy.
Craig is just a fully grown human.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's not
Oh,
actually.
yeah,
Didn't I
that's
throw,
right. He
Yeah.
just
throw Craig
pretended.
across the river in our first campaign?
Yeah, it's he did have some help to scamper across the
yeah.
river. I think if you guys did some teamwork, maybe find some strength related items, you could launch. That could be a new tactic for this group, launching Craig into unexpected places.
Rodney needs to build a cannon that Craig can get in.
For some reason, McConnell, when you were talking about strength and you and I thought you were gonna say that we should grab this crystal monster and suplex him Resident Evil 4 style.
Oh, that'd be good too.
Yeah.
That'd be
No,
good.
was it Final Fantasy VII? Where they do that? Where they suplex a train?
No, it's 5 or 6.
I think it was 6 then. The one with Kefka.
Yeah, that's 6. And they do, yeah. You can
Suplex a train.
you can use one of the suplex abilities on the train.
You guys should just get on either side of it and just draw and quarter it. The two of you. Just yank it in half like a phone book.
Ooh.
Usually, crystal monsters drop magical, like intellect-based items. So maybe.
No,
Ooh.
dude, this guy has a new scythe inside of him. I can tell.
He has a new club.
No.
New crystal club.
Yeah, they're you never know what this creature may drop. But
Could you actually imagine getting a crystal club?
Sick.
we just give all like Craig related items for everyone
No,
trying to play.
every item is
like
Yeah.
for
like
Craig.
the sword of light, finesse weapon, get him a new crystal club, get him something that just like doubles his speed. But you guys excited to figure out what this thing is gonna drop?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, I think it's time to crack this thing open like a piñata because we are ready to resume. If everyone is, if everyone's good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I've unpaused the game. Rodney, you're witnessing this thing start to crumble. What do you want to do?
Don't worry, guys. I'll finish this thing off.
And I'm going to take aim with my musket and find a weak point and shoot off a shot. Try to knock it apart.
All right.
Boom.
Well, roll your damage.
Oh,
That
shit.
was cool.
Add that. Where were you aiming?
Calling a day's work, guys.
Say again?
Yeah, where were you
easy.
aiming?
I'm aiming for like the center of where the crack started emanating from. And I'm going to try to shoot right into the weakest part so that it destabilizes.
Perfect. You can see it starting to crumble as it's been hit by some divine smites, a great axe, and all kinds of bad news for it. You can see in its chest there seems to be some randomly, at first it seems random, flashing lights. But you're an artificer. You know when magic is encoded on things. That is its heart that's been exposed by its falling crystal armor. Your musket charge finds its way directly in as the creature starts to rear up as if to make one last attack before its arm falls to the ground with a thud. Its leg begins to buckle as it starts to shift onto its side as it collapses to the ground as the red light in what you would assume is its face starts to flicker and is extinguished forever.
Yes.
See, RJ, that's why you work smarter, not harder.
I did it.
All right.
Good job, Craig.
That's big battle is over. What are you
Crystal?
guys gonna do?
Yeah, what about the other
I'm
crystal?
immediately going to start mending Edna.
So you're gonna start that, and we're gonna still
Yeah,
stay.
RJ and I are going to start doing that at the same time.
Perfect. So that is your turn.
I'm gonna heal everybody
We
because
did
I
it.
can, and no one can stop me.
Keck, we did it.
And
Now we did everything.
We're heroes.
as we're rounding out initiative order, Craig, is there anything that you would like to do?
Junior, things are okay now. You can stop being weird. Junior. Hello? Oh, guess he's dead.
Immediately yells to Dirt.
Hey, Dirt. Junior's dead. Sorry about that.
What?
He's dead. I don't know where he is.
My
Hey,
son cannot be dead.
wait, hold on. There he is right there. He's in front of me. What the hell, Junior? You're a freak.
Yeah, Junior dropped its invisibility.
Yeah, probably gonna have to put him down. He's weird, man.
Do not put my son
You
down.
might have to. He's really weird. Creeping me out.
All right,
Well-
Keck, it is your last move in initiative. What would you like to do?
I heal Rodney. Whatever. You go, Rodney.
Thanks.
Aw, look at that.
Hopefully it's for a lot. Ooh.
I feel great.
Feeling good.
I hope you feel better about yourself.
Impossible.
All it does is heal self-esteem.
Yeah.
Perfect. Dirt, behind you, you notice that crystal animated thing hasn't crumbled, but it's remaining completely motionless. And dirt.
Do I
Mhm.
sense like anything from it? Like, do I notice that this thing's still a threat? Does it look like it's gonna go off like it has been?
Doesn't look like it's gonna go off. It just seems to be steadily pulsating with a flickering bit of lightning that seems to be getting ever weaker. And it is your turn in initiative.
I need to go find my son. I'm sure you can take care of this last one yourself, Mcconnell.
Yeah,
Oh,
of
he's
course,
right
of course,
here,
of
man.
course.
Let's get over your fucking fat head. 35. Junior! And Dirt's gonna power down. He's gonna see his son. That's okay. Hey, Junior, you okay? You dingus?
Dingus!
That's my boy.
Yeah, that's Dingus.
That's my son. I'm glad you're all right, buddy.
Love to see you.
I'm gonna
Dingus!
Just reach over and pat him on my head because he looks like me.
Perfect. Is that all for your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, Mcconnell, what are you gonna
Loot. Loot.
This is one of the more wholesome groups I've seen in like in the final initiative order. I was like, oh, it's not gonna be bloodbath. They're all like, they're staying in character. They're helping each other out. They're so loving and altruistic. And but I guess you can loot if you'd like. Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah, loot. Yes.
make an investigation check, please. You reach in and start sifting through the rubble of this creature. Where its chest or torso used to be, you've noticed that there's a lot of crumbling rocks and, from what you can see, organic matter. This seems like almost like the you probably wouldn't want to chew on it, but it looks like almost like the chewy stalks of a very long mushroom. You know, the part that's usually cut off when you just want to keep the caps. It seems like this thing was half crystal, half fungus. And inside of it, there's some kind of contraption. Could you give me an Arcana check, please?
Yes, sir.
It looks valuable, at least.
You're a loser.
I just don't know anything, guys.
But hey,
Alright, so
something-
I looted, huh?
Yep, you now have some mysterious crystal mechanism.
Oh!
Whoa! Glyphs and shit.
Hearthstone. It's a Hearthstone.
Whoa.
That does look like.
Do you know what a Hearthstone is, McConnell?
It's from the
Yeah,
game.
I know it. Yeah,
You
I
know what that's
it
from?
Mcconnell.
is. Yeah, it's from.
Heroes of the Storm.
We're here in the
Alright.
storm, McConnell.
That's how you go back to
Yeah.
town.
mhm.
It's like a Blizzard thing. You know, you've heard of Blizzard, right?
I've heard of it.
You know Blizzard?
Just
I
checking.
played WoW, guys. I played WoW for 18 years.
Activision?
Okay, well, we didn't.
You big
we didn't
Activision guy?
ask, But we just want to know if you knew.
I got a
Okay.
piece of loot, guys.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You put it on a necklace and you can wear it around your neck.
I would like to show it to Keck.
Just Keck?
Heck shuts
Just
their
Keck only.
eyes.
Just Keck only.
Keck shuts her eyes.
Okay, I hold out the crystal / fungus heart, and I present it to her.
Nice poop. You don't need that.
You don't want your rock.
Wait, what are you?
Yeah, that's shit.
Are you trying to deceive me?
Convince me that it's just poop. That's rock poop. It's the
Wait, do
Can't
you have
believe
what's
Craig
your
is a
persuasion
goblin.
on
He
that?
knows a lot
Can
about
you
Oh,
persuade
should it be
me?
persuasion or deception?
Not either.
I
If
think
you deceive it, I'd be perception, right?
that's so that deception will be contrasted with insight. But also remember,
Okay.
I'm not going to force you to make any rolls here, especially because
Sorry, would my thing be persuasion actually instead of deception?
Probably.
Probably. All right, we'll do
Because
persuasion.
deception's
There
like
you go.
I have a rock. Persuasion's like
Yeah.
you have a rock.
because like it's It it doesn't quite look like poop. I would say that it looks very
Absolutely does not.
Dude, I'll just tell you for my stats. I have like +9 deception and +9 on
Yeah.
persuasion, but my ability to perceive anything is a +1.
Yeah, my persuasion's +9. My
Oh my
deception's
God.
only +6. So here you go, McConnell. Can you beat that? That's
So
poop.
what?
That's
okay.
poop in your
All
that
right.
loot
So
that you
I'd be
have.
insight, right?
Yeah. You got poop.
Actually,
This guy's got his hands on poop.
can I do detect magic?
yes. If you have the ability, you most certainly can.
Right, I would like to detect magic.
Whoa!
Oh, look at that. So
That's cool as fuck. That's cool as fuck.
Wow, wow, wow.
Okay, I didn't mean to detect magic on Rodney, but I
Same
wanted to look at the rock.
it's
Right.
yeah, it'll take about 10 minutes for you to cast this. It's a ritual, so it's not going to eat up any of your spells.
Okay.
But while you guys are like hanging out and kind of figuring things together, you do notice a couple of things. Yes, this thing is extremely magical. However, when you're trying to figure out the school of music, not school of music, school of magic, from this, you're not getting anything. It's something that's unknown, but something feels a little bit off because you're feeling magic coming from Junior.
Hey, guys, if that thing's just a piece of poop, I'll take it. Maybe I feed it to my son.
Could you
Give it to my son, he'll eat it.
Okay.
No, I'll take it. I'll take the poop. You're gonna have to give me that poop.
So Keck, could you give me a Arcana check or a History check?
They're the same. Okay.
You can always
Ooh,
choose the one that you feel
Arcana.
is more flavorful or cooler.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I'll do Arcana.
All right.
Please, please, please.
Please be something good.
Come on.
As far as McConnell's concerned, it's poop, so he'll probably just give it to me anyway. That's my entire plan.
You feel like you're not sure what kind of magic this is with the 16 in Arcana, but
Okay.
you may be going about this the wrong way. And as you start to think about it, Junior is gonna come up to you guys. Oh, why is it red over there? Oh, because I'm still in combat.
Son,
Let me just end combat
come
really
back.
fast.
Oh wait, wasn't there was that other thing that was far away?
What's your creepy kid doing
Dirt,
now?
your child was chosen.
Let's go take a look.
Oh.
Blessing. Nice. You
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh my god.
The magic that you're sensing from this crystalline heart is metamorphic in nature. It feels primal. But not something that's natural, something that's always been here. It seems like someone is trying to use some kind of primal magic to create golems out of rocks. That doesn't make a lot of sense. There's a missing part of the story here. At which point, Junior begins to say, "Fly, you fools." Is he con-
Junior, I can't even fly, and I'm
Wait,
a fairy.
he transformed back. Look.
Junior,
Dirt, no! Don't follow!
he's my son. I have to.
Leave him behind! Fuck!
I love him.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Dirt.
Fly, you
Junior!
fools.
this is not good.
I can't fly. I've tried
Oh,
really
you're
hard.
good,
My
you're
wings
good.
aren't strong enough.
You're done.
I've got your back, Dirt.
Junior!
I'll help you kill your son or whatever.
Bring the poop.
Only
Junior!
going this far.
I'm not going in there.
Son, you gotta come with us now. I'm your father.
Oh,
Give
well,
me the poop,
gotta-
McConnell.
Son, you get over here right now.
dingus.
Yes, you're being a dingus. You
Fly,
are in
you
so much trouble,
fools.
young man.
Fl-
Hey,
Fly, you
listen.
fools.
I can't. Dirt starts just flapping his wings as hard as he can. Look, you're literally telling me I'm too big.
Return
Where the
of
hell are you going?
Ents.
What?
What?
What the hell are you talking
Junior!
Hey, a crystal. I attack this crystal.
Oh my god.
They're actually gonna die.
Oh, the one
Yeah.
right next to you?
Yeah, I bashed this crystal.
Go ahead and just make an attack against it.
Is Kex gonna heal themselves?
Oops. Oh god, hold on. I accidentally
You have any heals left?
pop out.
I have one left.
Well, they rush into shit. We're gonna.
I know.
15 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Always sneak attack. Fuck you.
It's it seems to not be fighting back. Some of the rocks start to crumble under the weight of your club. It's left with only it's only 2 HP.
Goblin mode strike. That's a goblin mode strike, you bitch.
25 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll.
That's a goblin mode strike.
Bro,
asshole.
what the fuck
Holy
is your
shit.
damage?
Yeah, that would have been nice on the boss. Now wouldn't have been.
What boss?
Yes, you just straight up hit this crystal a second time with your club as it bursts into fiery flame, and you have defeated the enemy. And only had 2 HP. 2 HP left. So even though you wouldn't have gotten that second sneak attack anyway, it doesn't really matter
Oh,
because
whoops.
that thing would that thing just crumbles to dust. It wilts behind your blades. Now, Dirt, you can see Junior is still walking.
Hey, if you don't get back here right now, you're grounded for 2 weeks.
For Frodo,
No, it was a story, Junior.
Sam.
Hey, I know I spent an hour telling you the entirety of Lord of the Rings, the abridged version, and I'm glad you paid so much attention. But
Gandalf.
I'll never tell you another story again if you don't stop.
Stop.
We're getting so far from everybody.
Stop.
Yes, stop. Where
Dingus.
are you going? Yes, you're being a dingus. It's like talking to a child.
Child.
Junior!
As you see, it's kind of led you to a place far, far, far away from your allies. You notice that there's this small room with this fire still intact. Go ahead and give me a perception check, please. Yeah, it seems like Junior just wants to sit by these these cages for a bit that are right by you. It points at one of them and simply says, "Dingus." And while you're taking a look and figuring out what to do, what are you guys back here doing? You witnessed this these guys just go off into the fucking darkness.
I
But
mean, fuck.
I just finished mending Edna with Rodney or with RJ.
I mean, we're all
And
hurting and we have no.
I'm looking to
spells.
just get out of here. Yeah.
I'm gonna go see what's going on with that guy with Dirt and his kid.
Maybe me, Keck, and Rodney just wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm literally just like using Edna as a meat shield at this point. I'm just ready to dip.
Edna did a great
Dirt.
job drawing fire that time, so it's like
Yeah.
interesting use for a turret.
I
Dirt.
mean, 18 HP, 18 AC is pretty good.
So I know you said before you don't like to split the party, but what happens if we do a short rest? What happens to them?
Oh, I mean, you'll basically be kind of in quotes out of commission for a bit because that's gonna take like an hour, and those that are not resting and actively rummaging about will just do what they do, and maybe they'll be able to join you for a bit to get their own short rest. But you guys can totally chill. I mean, like having a way out, or at least having some of the party back here in case anything goes wrong. Honestly, it's not that bad of an idea.
Dirt,
All right.
Dirt, what's
Can I
going on?
do Song of Rest while we're just sitting here?
Yeah, we can say that you guys are starting a short rest.
All right.
Perfect. So Craig has decided to to venture forth and see what the big deal over here is. And look at that.
Wow.
To be fair, you did roll a 6 that first time, right before the big combat, which is pretty clutch.
Heck grabs injuries with a Q-tip. Sorry, guys.
Q-tip.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Did you find me? Oh, you did.
Yes.
Hey, Craig. I don't know. Junior's just pointing over here for some reason.
Dingus.
I'm not a dingus. Oh, you mean Craig? Yeah, he is.
All right.
Can I examine these like bars on this prison cell thing?
Yes. Just tell you what. Could you give me a nature check with advantage?
Just roll it twice.
Just roll it twice and take the highest one.
Whoa! Do the 18. That's the higher one.
Yep, we will definitely take that.
Do that one.
Are you sure? You can choose looking at these cages, you can see that some of them have some kind of bones. Some creatures were definitely trapped here. But these bars, what they look like wood, seem to have some small carvings in them, like they're made of dried fungus. This seems to be some kind of cage or toolset that can hold magical creatures. And Junior puts a hand on one of them and says, "Home."
Your home sucks. This thing's a piece of shit, Junior.
Dirt takes one look at Junior, and then he's gonna grab his scythe and he's gonna slash at the bars, making like an X pattern, like essentially doing like a big cross slash across them, trying to cut the bars open and like open up whatever's in here.
All right. You just go ahead and smash through a lot of these older bars, and Junior seems a little bit happy at this. Inside
You like that, son?
home.
Yeah. We live here now.
What? I sure as hell don't.
It's inside that cage. Dirt, you can see something glinting.
I examine it.
All right. Go ahead and give me a Arcana check. With a 13, you wouldn't know too much, but you would realize this seems to be some kind of shackle. It's intact, it could still be used. May have to find someone to make a lock, a little, pick for it or something, but it seems like something was used to keep some creatures here. And looking at the bones around you, and by some of the other smashed manacles, some of them dissolved with acid. Someone or something was experimenting on someone or something. Seeing you have this manacle in hand that you've been able to loot, Junior continues to walk down, zigzagging between you and Craig, not to bump into you or anything.
Excuse me.
He knows his manners. He stops here, and Dirt and Craig, you're able to see that there is a trail of slime, along with some footprints. And right by these rocks, next to these fungi, there seems to be a stump. It almost reminds you of the hands of a myconid, a mushroom people. Someone cut off one of their hands, left it here, and ventured in deeper. Junior simply points in and says, Fly, you fools! Pointing in this direction. But, Dirt and Craig, what do you make of this? Junior's not a very effective communicator.
Craig, I think he's trying to tell us something.
Yeah, he's dumb as hell though. He can't really speak for shit. Junior, what's going on, man? Is there like some evil in there or something?
Dingus!
Yeah, you're useless. Okay, he's pretty much dead weight. You want me to get him? You want me to take care of him, Dirt?
Don't take care of him. No, I'm taking care of him. I think he means.
All right.
I think he means there's something nasty over this way.
Gross.
But look, there's like footprints or something over here.
Okay, yeah, it's cool. Are those ours? I walked in here.
Yeah, those ones
Oh,
seem
maybe
to
they're
be...
yours.
You know me, I plot around. That's what I do.
Well, let's ask him. Hey, Junior, should we go over here?
Looks at you and says, Fly, you fools.
Man, you are dumb as hell.
Journey's end.
Oh, that's our destination. All right, then what? We're done or something?
I've only known my son for like an hour, but listen, I think he's trying to tell us that way's bad, this way good.
All right, then we just don't go that way. All right, well, fuck that.
Brings you to another blue crystal and points at it. Journey's end.
Ooh, this is it. Craig, hit it.
What the?
Craig bashes it.
All right,
Oh God.
Go ahead and make an
All
attack.
right.
A 13 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
With sneak attack? I just forget.
You can have sneak attack on this one, yes.
Yeah!
An 8 plus a 9 to a 17 times 2.
Oh,
Because it is weak against bludgeoning damage. The blue crystals shatter beneath you, or in front of you, and you can see where these crystals have been growing from. Indeed, just like the orange ones that you've been seeing earlier that zapped you, these two are organic. And beneath the crystals, there seems to be some mycelium fungus network that seems to be enroached, as if the fungal networks here are all being replaced with crystal in some kind of out of control experiment, almost like a garden that used to be tended for beauty has been abandoned and has been overrun. And Junior
Grab one of those crystals. Maybe that's important.
Before Craig grabs a crystal, he grabs the sunblade and stabs it into the fungus.
And just to see what happens.
Just to see what happens.
Ew, you're getting the sunblade all gooey.
nasty. I'm gonna kill this thing too.
It doesn't seem to respond to the radiant damage, but you can see it start to dig through and break apart some of that crystalline mycelium structure.
Yeah, this shit's gross.
This entire
Wow.
place is alive. And Junior continues walking along to one last destination.
Just tell me what to break open, Junior.
Dingus.
Dingus isn't that dirt? You want me to hit dirt?
No, don't hit me.
I'll hit you. If he's
Don't.
telling me to, I gotta.
He'll
He's a
point.
baby. Don't listen to him.
You're a baby.
Did you take some of the blue crystal with you?
No.
It's all right. It's Junior touches the remains of this behemoth that you've defeated, and says
Like
once
that,
again,
son? I killed that thing.
Journey's end.
Yep, I did it. I killed it.
Whoa!
Oh shit!
Journey's end.
I kind of want to hit him right now. Craig hits Junior.
as you do it, one of those crystalline arms that's trying to mimic just reaches out extremely quickly and grabs your club with a large amount of force and says, "Journey's end, friend."
Hey, it's my son, Craig. Stop. Look at him. He's all cool and badass now.
Alright, that's my bad, dude. Sorry. I guess you get. I was just testing you. That's what I was doing.
It lets go of the club and continues to walk back. Seems like it said whatever it came here to say, very cryptically, and seems to just be walking in to just rejoin the group on the short rest.
There he goes. Well, now we got all this crystal that we can hold on to, and maybe we can sell some.
Should I grab the blue one?
Wait, you didn't grab it? I told you to grab it.
I didn't grab the blue one. I got caught.
It might be worth something. I gotta afford diapers and shit
Go
now.
grab the blue one.
Me?
Yeah. I already did.
Has no idea what's going on and picks up the light crossbow and is gonna shoot Junior.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Rodney's definitely about to shoot Junior.
Alright, go get some attacks on him.
What the fuck?
We don't know what's going on. We just see him walk out here.
That's a good point. All right, well,
I just
Dirt fucking body checks Craig on his way past and pushes him out of the way to go get their blue crystal.
Yeah, a 12 would not hit as it does start to it lets out a screech before turning into before just trying to turn into oops, that is the wrong one, my bad. Click. It is going to try to turn into Mcconnell.
Hey
Oh,
guys,
what the fuck?
You guys trying to kill Junior?
What the
For
hell?
friend.
Yeah, I tried to do that too.
It's Mcconnell.
Well, it looked like the crystal monster.
Okay, well maybe it's okay now. Maybe it's okay now.
I tried to hit
I think
him,
we
but-
taught it a lesson. I think we taught
Sorry, Junior. You can't look
Yeah.
like the guy we just fought to the death. It's kind of a bad move.
Journey's end.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's like a whole other section down there.
Holy shit, really?
Yes, over here.
Oh, yeah. There is a corridor of sorts. Alright, Edna. Come on, Junior.
Dingus.
Yeah, Dingus.
Hey, Junior, sorry for trying to kill you.
Connell, where's my son?
He's fine.
Oh, one of you must be my son. Must be this one. My son. Dirt goes in for a hug.
Yeah, just start being overly affectionate until the person either gets angry or calls you a dingus.
Dirt is
Also,
now fully embracing Mcconnell, thinking it's his son.
Alright, Edna and RJ, what's in the room ahead?
Dirt is only hugging McConnell's thigh because of his side. All right, come on, son, we gotta go.
It's just more crystals, guys.
No, alright, I ain't worried then.
it does
Oh.
seem to just be more crystals, but in this room that you're in, and you can see Junior takes a step forward to this blue crystal and says, "Journey's end."
Yep, alright, doing what I do best.
And is
Craig does what he does best.
going to walk to this one and say, "Dingus," as it turns back into one of those crystal summits.
There's a crystal in there. Craig does what Craig does.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're attacking the blue crystal over there?
You better believe I'm attacking.
Go
the
ahead and
blue
roll your
crystal
crit
over there.
damage.
There we go, guys. How's that for
Oh
damage?
my god.
Double it and give it to the next crystal.
Wait, that is doubled, right?
As 37 times 2.
Oh my god.
It's a
74.
74?
Hey, try to leave some crystal for us to pick up, man.
Shut up! Shut up, I'm doing what I do best.
You're just smashing everything.
I have a question.
Yeah.
There's like wood planks, and they seem to be pretty like they're laid in 90-degree angles, or at least perpendicular to each other, which is like a sign of, I don't know,
That's
some logical building.
yeah. That is a little bit odd. That's a little bit concerning. You can go ahead and make a history check.
Seems normal to me.
Oh fuck.
You do know that there are a lot of people that live underground. You met some of the mushroom people, and they're quite friendly. They're actually quite peaceful. But the thing about being underground is that you're shielded from the sunlight above and all kinds of prying eyes. Valdar, the nation that you are currently fighting in, is a relatively loose nation when it comes to its laws and its regulations, but as a result, a lot of people sometimes flee here to do some kind of really weird things. This place definitely looks like some kind of underground civilization. The people, not too old, not too ancient, but this place used to be a hideout of some sort. It was built, it was constructed. Then came some of those, fossilized corpses. Then came the fungus. And then finally came these crystals. Someone's been setting something up in here. And Junior doesn't seem to like it. Junior seems to be trying its best to say something. And turns into you. And once again repeats, journeys end. Not able to get too much for a 10, but Junior has tried its level best to lay some clues out before you. What do you guys make of this?
I don't know why it hasn't attacked us. It was a skittering horror, and it's just been transforming, and I don't understand.
I mean, is this the end of the journey of his species?
Maybe,
Oh my god.
because Keck,
And this is just a tomb of all of his kind?
You do realize this thing is shifting. The magic that you sensed earlier was metamorphic in nature. It does remind you of changeling magic, which is considered part of the primal class. This
Fuck, it's your dad.
Papa?
Hey, you guys. When I followed Junior, he brought me up to like a cage. It was up in the top. And he said he called it home. And there was a lit campfire up there.
home.
Were we gonna say this is what?
You're
Riku
he
was
was
about to say
saying
something.
about the changeling magic being primal.
Yes, those metamorphic, those primal hints that you got as you cast magic, right? It's
Mhm.
almost like gazing into a reflection. This almost feels like it's a manufactured changeling. But what is it doing down here? Why is it calling a couple of cages if what Dirt is saying is true? Home. Why is it saying the word journey end? But
They're making people down here. Oh my god. Just
But-
kidding.
it hasn't attacked you. It was watching you. It could be asking for help. Where do you guys want to go next?
Man, I think we. Okay.
Can I try something?
Yeah, certainly.
Would it be so? What is like his Junior's intelligence level? Is he just like having trouble with our language, or is he just like not know like how to speak at all. Like, would it be worth trying to speak with animals?
Doesn't seem like this is an animal. It seems humanoid, and based off its moving around, you can tell it moved a little bit slowly. But you saw its body before that first time it transformed into one of you. This thing is built to be moving very fast, and you saw how strong it is. It's almost like it's holding back its natural physical ability just to keep pace with you, to not be too fast, not to be too strong, not to be too overwhelming. It's just like matching your pace when you're walking with someone a lot slower than you. It definitely feels humanoid. Feels like it's very intelligent, but it does seem to have a lot of trouble speaking.
So it would not be worth speaking to animals.
I wouldn't do it if I were you, no.
Okay.
Would it make more sense if I send it a message?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Keck points their finger at Junior and asks him the question, are you asking us for help?
It responds back to you. It's replying back through that like magical whisper, but the response back from it it's not words. Rather, it's like visions. You can see some memories of a creature looking out from a cave as it sees an entire troop of shadowy figures walking in and out. You can see some other creatures screaming as they're jammed into cages, some dragged off into dark corners. A lot of the images are, quite frankly, horrifying, but you can also see some mushroom people being butchered and dissected, bits and pieces of them planted into the ground. It's not quite asking directly for help, but it almost feels like that quote you've once heard. Would a bunch of hunters kill a bird that has flocked to them for shelter? But as you start to parse these images, you feel yourself take 1 psychic damage.
No. Keck has a migraine.
Yes, Junior has tried to respond to your message in the only way it knows it can. It just seems like there's a barrier of communication between you guys. It's just not quite the same.
All right, maybe this is a mistake.
Wait. I just want to make sure. Keck explains all of these images as they were happening, describes what Keck is seeing as it was there, and kind of like the feeling and the impression that Keck got from what they were saying, just so you guys are all on the same page. Okay, go.
I bring out the crystal/fungus heart, and I extend it to Junior and see if Junior reacts to it.
So you're handing it, kind of reaching out with that crystalline heart.
Yes.
It reaches to it and puts its hands on it and says once again, "Journey's end."
That's what he said when he saw the blue rocks as well.
He's still not figuring. Oh, then he went to this one over here. This one is right here.
It's going to turn back into a smaller image of that crystalline beast, and it's going to simply say again, "Journey's end."
Oh shit!
I got it. They infused the crystal people with the mushroom people and created these freaks.
That is a very solid theory. Are you saying that out loud?
Yes, but very monotone and not caring about anything.
It's a standard thing.
They made these freaks.
Yeah. Junior will look back at you and nod.
I understand your child better than you do.
Well, then you can be his mom. I'm his dad and you're his mom.
Keck dodges.
Too bad. You need to bear the burden of parenthood.
Okay, so, but the thing, I don't understand with the ruin. There has to be more. Like, what's the...
Junior, it's me, your father. We will help you. Just guide us.
Guide.
Craig does what Craig does best and attacks this crystal.
An 8 unfortunately does not hit.
Fuck, this thing's hard to hit, man. It's fast.
Yeah, I'll hit it.
All right, you try. I'll take
Shoot it.
one step over.
You're shooting this crystal over here?
Yeah.
Yep, you guys can keep wailing at it. You'll eventually break it down, and you're putting it back to the torch. Yes, these fungus will respond to heat and light once again as it releases another cloud of spores that you could inhale if you would like. Perfect. We'll give you that feeling good buff. But back to Dirt and Keck, because they were having a conversation with Junior. Dirt, you said that you wanted to help it. Junior seems happy. I mean, he's looking like the crystalline beast that you just killed, but Junior doesn't know any better. But what does the rest of your party want to do? Where does your party want to go next?
What happened to the mushroom? And what is the rune?
There's only one way to find out. We gotta keep moving. We gotta keep on pushing. And Junior's gonna help us figure it all out.
He's our leader.
You're the leader now, Junior.
He's in
Sorry,
trouble.
Keck. Your son's taking over.
It's not my child.
It's your child, Dirt.
My
Perfect.
boy.
It seems like there are still some mysteries to be solved here, but it seems like the party is considering venturing deeper into the underground darkness to find out the mystery behind Junior, who seems to be a product of some kind of horrifying experiment between fungus people, and crystal. And I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. All right. Well, we're good. We can just that was Mike's cut. We can
Heal myself.
perfect. But we can talk and chill for a bit and just hang out. But yeah, that was you guys did really great today. That was one hell of a fight. I was a little bit
Yeah.
scared at the very beginning.
Bro,
Luck of
I
the
was
dice.
terrified. Terrified.
Yeah.
That was
I think we forget how much damage our melee combatants do.
We do, but at the same time, like that could I could have easily died. The guy was obviously able to shoot ranged sparks,
Yeah.
and almost all of us were debuffed.
Once we figured out the range spark mechanic, I think that went a lot better.
yes.
I'm
Because otherwise we
usually,
would have just got wiped.
my experience playing Bard, I'm typically not the first person to go into a room. And when you guys started this dungeon with like, yeah, let's have Keck lead, I'm like, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead.
Yeah. I was not happy because as soon like when we were in that choke point and everything started happening and we got the early warning, I was like, oh, I'm booking it. And then I realized that I was furthest away from the like corridor. So when I ran my 30 feet, everyone leapfrogged me and ran past me, and I was like, guys, this is not ideal. Why are all the barbarians and paladins running in the back and leaving the artificer up front?
Yeah, there was some
Yeah, shit.
pretty great positioning snafu. It could have been if those knowledge checks had gone off at the, or had been a lot lower, that definitely could have had this fight swing in a very different direction. And I think like even with that, because at the start of the retreat, you had no idea what was coming. So I think you guys played very well with the information that was on hand. And I think, yeah, there were definitely some rolls in your favor, but you guys did get it at a choke point, and you did have your ranged DPS get some time to plink in. And if Mcconnell did fall, you had Dirt and you had Craig as well. So that was
Isn't that like the common movie trope though? Is like the guy that lives there is running away, and all the adventurers who are just essentially tourists are like, "No, it's not a big deal. We can stay."
Yeah.
And the dude that lives there every single day is fleeing in fear.
Yeah, it's
Like, yeah, you should probably go.
definitely a horror trope if I've ever seen it before.
When Junior's dipping out,
Yeah.
we really should have taken the hint.
Junior was Junior was a little bit worried about you guys going into the next room, but there's still a lot of things that we haven't revealed yet because of course if a knowledge roll is too low, I'm not going to just like force information out. So I'm excited to see where we can take this. Of course, if we do any follow-up one-shots, they'll still be onboarding points in and of themselves. So we're going to try to keep them as self-contained as possible. But of course, like you know, you can only take that so far. If it becomes a campaign, it becomes a campaign. Ultimately, we'll do whatever you guys want. Our job is simply to perform. But damn, I had a ton of fun. I hope you guys had
That was great.
fun too.
That was really good.
And for the viewers that are still here watching us, like, hope you guys enjoyed it too. Well, hopefully, we don't know when this is going to air, but hopefully it airs, and hopefully there's other chances that we can see each other once again. Thank you for staying with us this entire time, and I hope to see you guys again. Until then, stay golden.